Self Storage is your local go-to self-storage facility that can help give you the extra space you need, big or small. From non-climate and climate-controlled storage to parking spaces for your car, boat, trailer, and RV, they have it all. AB2 Self Storage has 24-hour computerized gate access, around-the-clock security camera monitoring, no long-term lease commitment, and convenient payment options. Give them a call today at 936-755-5000 or reserve your space online at www.ab2selfstorage.com.
Advantage Specialties is your one-stop shop for promotional needs. Need a logo on a shirt or hat? Advantage Specialties provides embroidery in-house. This helps to make the process fast and affordable. What about promotional products, banners, signs? Advantage Specialties can help get your name on virtually anything. For custom in-house embroidery, promotional products, printing, and much more, check out AdvantageSpecialties.com. That's AdvantageSpecialties.com. Eat 'em up, cats, and sting 'em, Hornets.
David Beatty of AIM Insurance is a proud supporter of Hornet baseball and softball. AIM Insurance is your one-stop local shop for home, auto, commercial, and other insurance products. Not bound to one provider, AIM Insurance can shop for you to find the best rates. Do you have an insurance question? Don't know where to get answers? Call David Beatty of AIM Insurance at 936-215-5088 or visit them online at aimagencies.com. That's aimagencies.com. Sting 'em, Hornets!
Hey y'all, Josh Ward here for Bill Fick Ford in Huntsville. If you want a real truck that looks good and that can pull any load, do what I did. Decide the options you want and go see No Bull Bill. You'll spec out your order and agree on pricing, and then leave the rest up to Bill Fick Ford. You trust them to build the Ford truck of your dreams, and they'll trust you to buy it. No deposit required, and you still get a no bull deal. It's buying made easy. Bill Fick Ford, your no bull headquarters. Check them out online, BillFickFordHuntsville.com.
Hey Huntsville sports fans, this is Rob Hipp for HITTSS Solutions. HITTSS Solutions faithfully serves our community in several ways. First, our real estate division. We assist you with finding that piece of property that brings you home. Second, HITTSS Solutions Player Development provides instruction for baseball and softball players. And third, HITTSS Solutions is a supporter of the Fellowship of Christian Athletes, helping to lead every coach and athlete into a growing relationship with Christ. HITTSS Solutions is ready to serve you. Visit us online at HITTSS.com. Going to the dentist doesn't have to be an unpleasant experience. The dentists at Huntsville Family Dental specialize in a wide variety of dental services, including implants, fillings, crowns, veneers, and more. Feel at home and have your anxiety comforted. Dental health is important. Don't allow tooth pain to turn into something much more serious. Give the family-friendly team at Huntsville Family Dental a call today at 295-5437. That's Huntsville Family Dental, 295-5437. Kubota products provide the horsepower, versatility, and dependability to get the job done right, but that doesn't mean you can cut corners on your regular routine maintenance. Keep your equipment running smooth by bringing your Kubota mower, subcompact tractor, or Hay Series tractors into Huntsville Truck and Tractor for a tune-up or oil change today. Call one of our experts for any questions about your Kubota products, or stop by Huntsville Truck and Tractor today, conveniently located at 2124 Highway 30 East in Huntsville, or call us at 936-291-8103 to keep your Kubota running strong.
COVID-19 rapid testing is available at Texpress Urgent Care in Huntsville. No symptoms needed. So now you can get tested even faster and get your results back faster too. Limited shots are left. Not sure which test is right for you? Texpress Urgent Care is happy to help. For more details, call 936-570-2626. No appointments needed. Walk-ins only. Texpress Urgent Care Clinic, located at 193 I-45 South. Check their website at TexpressUrgentCare.com and visit them on Facebook. That's Texpress Urgent Care, next to Sport Clips in Huntsville.
Hey folks, Clint Mack here with Wiesner in Huntsville. We've got some great news for the summer. The inventory's starting to come back. We're getting transports almost daily. We've got a great selection of Buick Envision starting at only $36,000 after rebate, or take advantage of the 0% interest for 36 months. Need a truck? What about a 4-door GMC starting at only $42,000, and you get 36 months at 0% interest? You need to hurry to Wiesner in Huntsville for the great savings and friendly deals, or visit us online at WiesnerHuntsville.com.
All right, friends, back at it here. We are live from Lufkin, Texas, about to get underway here in just a few moments for it's game number 3, the elimination game here for either Huntsville or Hallsville. Rob Hipp alongside my good buddy BJ McMichael. BJ, we're set for a good one tonight as Huntsville victorious on Saturday, forcing this game 3. It was Huntsville's very first playoff victory since 2008. These Hornets are ready to go. Bun Shelley on the mound. He'll get the start.
Yeah, absolutely. The drought is over for a playoff victory. Now we're just looking for a series win as well. So these Hornets got a lot of tall task ahead of them because this Hallsville team is absolutely no joke. They've got a stud catcher catching behind the plate there, batting leadoff for their team, and he is a bona fide stud, can hit the ball and anywhere you want it, and he can lead his team here today. But our Hornets are coming off that victory, catching a lot of momentum, winning 3 out of the last 4 games of the season, 2 against Jacksonville, 1 against Saturday night against this Hallsville team. So we are excited about what can happen with these guys. And getting to talk to them after the game, they were pumped up. I mean, nothing like a win on your home field, especially as these Hornets were just excited to be there. The people in the stands, you could tell they were ready to just explode on every pitch, on every hit, in every way. So, yeah, we definitely have something ahead of us to really look at. We're playing at Lufkin Field. We played this field before against the Lufkin Panthers, and so playing here against the Hallsville Bobcats. It's no stranger to this field. It's a very nice complex. The sun is out, and these guys look ready to play. Coach Jennings, I know, having a great time to talk with them. So getting his team rallied, Cotton getting his team excited. Durham, after such a great outing. Durham, man, what an outing for this kid to have a game, extend this series. So Durham, it was all phases of the games, offense, defense, batting. It was just all great, Rob.
Hey, man, good to be back up here. I forgot to set my microphone a while ago, BJ. And to be honest, I don't even know if it's working. I didn't have time
It is working. I can hear you. You may want to turn it up and listen a little bit.
I can. It's all the way up. We'll get underway here. Again, Bun Shelley on the mound. He'll get the start. Here's Matt Houston. We are underway at 6:50. It's a little bit early here. First pitch to the outside for the ball, 1-0 count.
Yeah, and so Bun's coming off. Last we saw him was in relief or to close the game out in Huntsville.
This next pitch by Bun. This one has popped up over to center. Caleb Cotton tracking it down near the 380 mark. And, boy, that's a rare miss for Cotton out there. That'll allow the runner over to second, trying to look for the triple, and he's got it over to the third. That was tough. A little bit of sunshine's out there, but it was catchable, and unfortunately they're not able to haul that one in.
Yeah, that was tough. You could tell he was battling the sun the whole way. That ball got way up in the air, and Caleb lost it a little bit in the sun. It is bright and shiny out here, Rob, so definitely not a way you wanted to start off, but it's still early in this game.
There we go. I had the antennas clogged up over here, BJ.
Again, you got all kinds of stuff going on over there, my brother.
All right, we'll go second in the order. Here's Logan Jones, the right fielder for Hallsville. First pitch on the way. This one over to right. That's a RBI single. That'll score. Hallsville on the board first. It's Matt Houston, courtesy of Logan Jones on the RBI single. So back-to-back hits, getting this Hallsville team, the defending state runner-ups, a chance here right out of the gate early.
Yeah, that's definitely not what you're wanting to see on that, to kind of start the game off there. But again, they got one run across. The same thing happened on Saturday night. They were able to get one run across early, and Durham shut them down after that. So nothing's still out of reach. It is an early start for the Bobcats, but Hornets could definitely come back.
Pitch here to the outside on Sawyer Dunnigan. He's the shortstop, batting third. Want to welcome you into the broadcast. Thanks for joining us. We are here at the beautiful Lufkin Baseball and Softball Complex Center. And here in Huntsville, we're going to have something similar to this pretty soon.
Yes, we are. And it's going to be nice to be able to see that as you're talking about that playing that last home game there in Huntsville. Hopefully we can watch these guys advance tonight.
Bun Shelley keeping an eye over there at first as Dunnigan here at bat now. Third batter. Pitch on the way, high to the outside, 2-0 count. I want to say a special shout out to my buddy. We may have him on here a little bit later, but our good friend Mr. Santa George coming up from Conroe here to be here to cheer on the Hornets tonight. We appreciate him. Met him on a plane, as I talked in a few games before, earlier this season on a Bearcat basketball game. He was just a random guy sitting next to me. We started talking and said, hey, you're right near down the road from us. And he's a baseball fan, but I think also a Huntsville Hornet fan now, too.
I like that. I love seeing, there's the ho, ho, ho. I love seeing just people pour into this team.
Bun Shelley's next pitch on the way. This one hard hit foul out of here. The 3:25 mark over the foul in the corner. That'll take us to a 2-1 count here.
Yeah, there's a lot of ground to cover over there in foul territory. You've got a good 20 feet between the foul line and the fence over there. So Tester gave it a look, got over there to it, but it was just going to be out of reach for him.
Appreciate Carlos Zimmerman as well. He's joining us, helping us with our second angle here tonight. We've been wanting to bring that to you this season. We finally had a chance to do it. Sawyer Dunnigan, 2 balls, 1 strike, no outs. Hallsville leads 1-0 underway here in the first. Here's the next pitch. That one way to the outside. Hunt able to snag it there. And the count now at 3-1.
Yeah, maybe getting the jitters out a little bit early after winning 1 game there to force a game 3. So, maybe they have to settle things down here in the first.
Here's the 3-1 from Shelley. That one clipping the corner for the strike. That'll bring us to a full count at 3-2.
We got a good look at this one straight on, Rob, for the call today. So we may be able to look a little bit better in our pitching to get to call some of these strikes and balls.
Boy, it is loud here. Here's the 3-2. This one over to short. The throw to first is in time. And so we are 1 away. Good job there by Sanders over to Harris. Jones will advance over to second. But Dunnigan is out on that payoff pitch on the grounder to short.
Yeah, he was off and running. Jones was off and running, so there was no way to get the double play. Colin just made a good play on that, got to it just to the left side of your second base bag, able to get the throw over, plenty of time to get him at first base.
Go here to Garrett Smith. He was 0 for 3 on Saturday. Here's the first pitch to him. The right-handed batter. Boy, that was close. Called a strike, painted the corner 0-1.
Yeah, I like how Bun is there attacking that strike zone on that one. Came inside on him.
Shelley getting set, looks back over at second, over his right shoulder a couple of times. Now here's from the stretch, actually. This pitch low to the outside, 1-1. We thought it may have been a strike, but it's a ball, 1-1.
Yeah, a little low there. You got the second baseman, Logan Jones, having a pretty big lead off there, trying to cause some chaos there for Bun.
1 ball, 1 strike, 1 away. Runner in scoring position. Shelley fakes one over there to second. Nobody was there to get on it, but the runner does jump back is Logan Jones, who had the RBI single that scored Matt Houston a little bit earlier.
Yeah, kind of keep him honest back there. Don't know if that was maybe a missed call by the second baseman or just Bun toying with him back there.
Here's the 1-1. This one over to right. We'll see if Molnez can track it down. There. He has it in sunshine.
Look at that arm.
Look at that arm. Yeah, all the way down. It was a sliding over to third and safe, but what an arm out there by Cooper over at right. That won't allow a run in as Jones only able to go over to second. And we are 2 away here on the Garrett Smith fly out to right field.
Yeah, Hallsville's probably going to take note of that. That was a pretty strong throw. You got a speedy runner in Jones getting over there, but Cooper made a great throw. Got into position and make a great throw over to third.
Here's Ethan Miller, 5th in the order for this Bobcat team. Miller was 0 for 2 on Saturday, reached on a walk, scored back in the 7th. Here's the first pitch to him. This one over to left. He'll drop right there in the Bermuda Triangle. And an RBI single here scores another run. It's 2-0 Hallsville with 2 outs here in the top of the first.
Oh, man, he was hunting fastball on the first pitch that Bun had to deliver to him. Drove it right to left field, right in front of Tester. Nothing Tester could do but just to stay behind it and get it into the infield. So you got 2-0 lead here in the first part of this first inning.
Corners at 325, straight away 380 here at the beautiful Lufkin baseball field. Here's the first pitch to Blakely. Runner going to steal over here. Did they get him? No, he's safe. Just in the nick of time was Ethan Miller was safe as he was stealing over to second.
That was questionable. It looked like he got the tag down. I don't know if his right foot got the back of the bag before the tag got on there, but it sure looked like an out up here.
Miller over at second. Hallsville leading 2-0. No out, 2 outs here in the top of the inning to get started. Pitch there, a little chin music as it dropped back down to the outs or to the inside. It's 2 balls, no strikes on Carson Blakely.
Yeah, you got both sides. Both teams traveled really well here to Lufkin today, Hallsville and Huntsville.
Here's Shelley's next pitch. This one popped up. We'll see who wants it here. Molness will get under it, and the third and final out will do it, but not before some early damage was done here as Hallsville scoring 2 runs. They get those 2 runs on 3 hits. There were no errors. I don't know. You can't call that one an error back there. That was just a hard grab for Caleb Cotton. So, of course, not an error. Maybe at the collegiate level, not at the high school level, though. And what do we have? 1 left on base. We're through half an inning. 2-0 Hallsville leads. We'll see the Huntsville Hornets at bat for the first time tonight when we come back. Stay with us. The Hornet Nation Broadcast Network. This is KSAM Sports.
Insurance is a proud supporter of Hornet baseball and softball. AIM Insurance is your one-stop local shop for home, auto, commercial, and other insurance products. Not bound to one provider, AIM Insurance can shop for you to find the best rates. Do you have an insurance question? Don't know where to get answers? Call David Beatty of AIM Insurance at 936-215-5088 or visit them online at aimagencies.com. That's aimagencies.com. Sting 'em, Hornets!
Welcome back at it, friends. Rob Hipp alongside my good buddy, Mr. B.J. McMichael here. Game number 3 in the opening bi-district round of the playoffs. It is loud, loud, loud. We are below the press box, just on the top first row. And I'm telling you, there's a good crowd here, the sunshine. And we are set for a good one here as Huntsville will have their first at bat. On the mound is Grayson Worth. And for Huntsville, they'll go 1, 2, and 3. Action Jackson Batten, followed by Mason Monaharis and Caleb Cotton.
Yeah, we saw Worth for 1 inning on Saturday night. He had a total 2 hits against them with 2 walks.
There's the 1-0 pitch on the way. Curveball painting the corner for the early strike. It's 0-1.
Yeah, and I'm interested to see how Jackson set the plate so well last game on Saturday night with 2 walks and 2 base hits. So looking forward to seeing him tonight.
Here's the 1-0 pitch. This one to the outside. Yeah. 1 ball, 1 strike, or even no outs. Bottom of the second. Huntsville at bat first, tight here, trailing 2-0.
Yeah, he really set the table for his team. I know he's looking forward to doing it again here, batting top of the lineup.
Ooh. Next one right there as it goes behind the catcher and bounces into the backstop for a ball, 2-1. Bun Shelley's mom down there, Miss Shelley. Even with that net, you still got to be careful because with that velocity behind it, that'll come back.
Yeah, it sailed over the catcher and the umpire's head there. He's a lefty on the mound. He's a good one. He's got a good, I tell you what, he's got a good pickoff move too. So even when they get on base, they're going to have to be careful and watch out for this guy because he can get him out there at first too.
Batten was on base every single bat. Here's one, and he'll get on again for the 5th consecutive time. It is a leadoff single for Action Jackson Batten, and the Hornets showing their hot bat to get things going here in the bottom of the first.
He's never the last one, right, Rob?
Never the last one.
He's the first one for the Hornets to get a base hit today. Just picking up where he left off on Saturday night. He's just a tough out right now for these Hallsville Bobcats to get out. That's what you want to see from your leadoff batter. Handing it off to Monaharis, who had a bomb hit on Saturday night that just went foul in the left field foul pole. Love to see this kid.
He was 0 for 2, but he got on base every time last night. One of those stats you don't see on the hitting average, but he did get on every time on Saturday. Little pick attempt here is Worth tossing it over to Smith. Your defensive setup, of course, Grayson Worth on the bump. Matt Houston, the catcher. Garrett Smith over at first. Dusty Carver at second. Connor White at third. Short is Sawyer Dunnigan. We'll get to that outfield here in just a few moments. Here's Mason Monhar, swing and a miss. On the first pitch to him of the night, the count 0-1.
Yeah, and they're going to have to be careful with Worth. Again, they got 2 outs at first with pickoff attempts. So being a lefty, they've got really good moves to that bag. So you're going to watch Jackson take a lead, but he's going to also watch and see if it's coming over to him.
Little toss attempt. Yep, he was leading off over here, and they should be able to get him unless he can dance with the stars. It's kind of hard to get back over there. And now we'll go back and forth. We won't even try to score this one, BJ. Eventually he's going to get tagged as he's trying to run back to first. Did not get there in time, and he's out caught stealing for the first out.
Yeah, and that's what I was talking about, these lefties. That's a third caught stealing there with a pickoff attempt going to first base. You just got to be aware with these lefties because they can make it hard on a first base, a runner at first. So just got to have your head on the swivel, always be ready. Mason
Monharris 0-1, one away, nobody on now for the Hornets. Trailing 2-0 underway. This one low on the ankles to the inside. We'll even it up at a ball and a strike.
Yeah, and you know if Jackson, he'd love to be back on that bag, just paying attention there. But you got Monharris, you got Cotton coming up here. Hopefully these guys can get on and maybe get a run in.
Here's the 1-1 from Worth. This one up to the mound, bumps off of his leg, and he should be able to beat this one out, and he does in plenty of time. And now the Hornets again with an opportunity with one out and a runner over at first.
All right, Cotton's coming up with one runner on.
And that one's tough because if you had your runner back over there, we could have runners at 1 and 2, maybe
possibly
at 1 and 3.
Yeah, he could have, Jackson, if he could have gotten off there, gotten around second over third. That was a slow roller that bounced off the pitcher. That still scored a hit. That was a tough one coming back to him on the mound.
Here's Caleb Cotton to get after it. Left-handed batter, first pitch, curve way to the outside. It's 1 ball, no strikes, 1 away. Runner on first for the Hornets underway here in the bottom of the first, trailing 2-0.
Yeah, they're going to – this Hallsville team's not going to give them anything. Hornets are going to have to earn it tonight.
Next pitch, that one also to the outside, similar to the previous pitch, 2-0.
Yeah, that was close. Still would say outside of that plate there. Good eye by Cotton. He's looking for something that he can drive to right field.
Monharris eagerly awaiting, diving back, he is safe, barely in the nick of time. Oh man, he was almost picked off.
Yeah, they are leaning. You can tell these Hornets are leaning, trying to get an advantage to second base. They've got to be aware of that pickoff attempt.
Caleb Cotton, the pitch on the way. Another, boy, that looked the same as the last two, but that one's called a strike on the corner, 2-1.
That was further outside than the other two that were called ball.
Here's the 2-1 from Worth. That one to the outside. Boy, that could have been a walk if that other one would have been there. 3-1.
Man. And Cotton's going to make you work for it there as a pitcher. He's not going to chase many outside of that
zone. A little toss over there to first. He's been tossing him over there all afternoon so far.
Mason was ready for that one. He was about 3 steps off the bag there. No leaning on that one, but again, they're going to have to watch it.
Big shout out Nathan Height, who has remained through the weekend with us. He's helping run the scoreboard. Here's the pitch. This one over to left goes foul. That one will go just out of here. Folks got to watch out over there. I think that's, what is that, Terry Molness over there? I don't think so. He'd be up here watching.
No, he's right there. Yeah.
About to say, he wouldn't be out there near the concessions right now. I know he wouldn't. 3-2 payoff pitch coming up here to Caleb Cotton. Here it is. To the outside. He'll reach on a walk. So a 1-out walk. That advances Monharris over to second. Caleb Cotton at first. And the Hornets holding strong here, trailing 2-0 with 1 out in the bottom of the first.
Yeah, no, it's tough. We're going to want to go back to that pickoff by Jackson right now. Could be bases loaded with no outs. But, hey, you're going to have to work for it, right? So these Hornets getting 2 runners on right here with Tester coming up to bat.
Tester 1 for 3 on Saturday. He did have a walk and a hit back in the 5th and a stolen base. Came around and scored one of those runs for the Hornets.
Yeah, Worth turning. Just going to keep them honest, keep them close.
Here's the pitch to him. Inside corner strike. It's 0-1.
Given that inside pitch or outside if you got a left-handed batter, he's
left-handed pitcher, right-handed batter here. It's Worth to Tester. Runners on 1 and 2. Here's the pitch. Boy, that one looked really close to the inside.
Wow.
It's 0-2. Well, BJ, you and I haven't had this great of a vantage point all season calling a game.
That looked like it was hit the batter's box line. Not the plate.
Looked like it went all the way to the North Pole over there with Santa George. Here's the 0-2.
He had to swing at it.
That swung here, foul tip just off the plate, and the count remains 0-2. The battle stay alive here for Travis Tester.
Yeah, that's what makes it tough. Tester had to swing at that one, having a couple of strikes called in that area. So he was just protecting the plate. Definitely not probably a swing that he wanted to make, but he had to make it just to stay in this at-bat.
Worth. The 0-2 pitch. Inside it goes. It's 1-2.
Yeah. That one's definitely a ball. No reason to swing at that one. But Tester's still got to be aware. He's still got to protect that plate on the inside especially.
Runners remain on 1-2 for Huntsville, trailing 2-0, bottom of the first, 1 out. Here's Worth's next pitch. This one popped up, got under it. I think this one's going to sail over to third base. Connor White has an easy grab. Runners aren't able to advance, and we're 2 away.
Yeah, you can see that was just a tough getting in the hole 0-2 on a questionable strike call there, and had to swing away. It just kind of looked maybe at a pitch that he wasn't necessarily wanting to hit, but had to try to protect the plate. Good job there by Tester, at least making sure that he's going to make an effort.
Here's Hagen Harris. Anything hit, runners will take off on 2 outs. Here's the pitch. Low to the outside, 1 ball, no strikes.
Yeah, you gotta know that Worth has got that outside corner pegged. He's gonna keep going for that outside corner.
1-0 the count.
Yeah.
Here's the next pitch. This one chopped up over.
Trouble.
He may try to beat this one out. Can he get there in time?
Trouble.
Yes, he does.
Yes.
Oh, baby, the bases are loaded. A nice little popper there by Hagen Harris, just to the right of the mound, and he was able to beat it out and tag, and here we go with runners on 1, 2, and 3 with 2 outs.
And Cooper Molness up to bat. Had 2 big RBIs on Saturday night, laying down a bunt. The coach said that was a perfectly executed bunt by Cooper Molness to score those 2 runs. So looking for big things for this kid today.
Here's Coop. The right fielder, 6th in the order. The first pitch on the way. This one over to right, and I think Jones will be able to get under this one easily, and he does. And that will do it for the third and final out. Good effort by the Hornets, no runs, but they did manage to get 3 hits, no errors, leaving all 3 on, though. We're through 1. Huntsville trails 2-0. Hallsville, the Bobcats, back at bat in the top of the second. When we come back in a few moments, stay with us, friends. The Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, this is KSAM Sports.
Hello friends, I'm Rob Hipp, and here's today's inspiration about fear not. Isaiah 41:10 in the New Living Translation reads, "Don't be afraid, for I am with you. Don't be discouraged, for I am your God. I will strengthen you and help you. I will hold you up with my victorious right hand." Are you facing a situation today where you're in fear? You may be battling an illness and worried about the prognosis. Things are getting rough financially and you aren't sure if you can make that next payment. You are worried about someone else. There have been layoffs at work and you are thinking you may be next. Have you heard the phrase, "If God is for us, who can come against us?" He assures us to not be afraid, for He is our protector. Friends, when fear is lurking, know that God is by your side and remain calm. He gives us strength, and He has all the power in the universe. Lastly, as the scripture reads, He holds us up in victory and gives us the ability to bear all our trials. God is faithful. Trust in Him and fear not. For previous messages and to share today's inspiration with a friend, visit today'sinspiration.org.
It is loud here in Lufkin, Texas in this winner take-all game 3 for a chance to move on to the area round. It's the by-district opening round of the playoffs here tonight. Rob Hipp alongside BJ McMichael. Thanks for joining us on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, powered by KSAM Sports. As we get underway here in the top of the second, Bun Shelley on the bump here for your Hornets. We'll go the bottom of the order. Actually, no, we will not. Yeah, we will. We'll go 7, 8, 9. Connor White, Carter Rogas, and Dusty Carver. First one on the way to the outside. It's 1-0.
Yeah, but
Oop, hold on, BJ, I lost you. Go ahead.
Bun's got to be thinking, I want the outside of the part of that plate too.
Next one here also just out of the box. It's 2-0. We are sitting outside in the middle of the fans. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Little inchworm at the belt line. Make it 3-0. So 3 quick pitches, all of them out of the zone here for Bun Shelley.
Yeah, if you're thinking for your Bunn and Nolan here, you're probably thinking he's not swinging. Come right down the middle. You do have to be careful just in case.
3-0 pitch from the right hand. That time dropped in across the plate on the fastball. It's 3-1.
There we go. Way to work that in there. Keep attacking. Keep pounding that strike zone if you're Bun Shelley.
Connor White went 1 for 3. This one will go off the bat foul off the first baseline to bring us to a full count here at 3-2.
Yeah, same thing works for both sides here. So Bun can work that to his advantage. If he wants to pitch him outside a little bit here, he's going to have White guessing as well. So
here's the payoff. High to the outside. He'll reach on a leadoff walk.
Not that far outside, though.
A lot of friends joining us on the streams here. Hello to Wayne Price from Binghamton, Virginia. Caleb Hall said he's working right now watching. My good buddy Wally Harmon joining us. Also Tony Kulak back in Huntsville saying Stingham Hornets. My wonderful mother up in Georgetown north of Austin joining us here. Love you, Mom. Becky Marin cheering on the Hornets saying go Hornets. Margaret Middleton saying love you, Christian from Mima. Go Hornets. Here we go. First pitch showing bunt. Pulled back here is Carter Rogas, 8th in the order, the left fielder.
Yeah, it's loud here for both teams, so you got both fans into it early on, cheering on their team, making noise, noisemakers, whatever they got.
Carter went 0 for 3 on Saturday. Here's the 1-0, placing the bunt down that first base line. I think he's going to be no, he did not get there. Great job, but he dropped it. Oh, at the last moment. Oh, that is so tough because Hagan Harris was out there, went over to Mason Manaharis. It looked like Manaharis had it. After he had crossed, they called out, then he dropped it, and they said he was safe.
Oh, that looked like that was on a transfer right there. They ought to be able to appeal that one. That was on a transfer. It looked like he had it and was just trying to transfer it out of his glove.
Yep. And unfortunately, after calling him out, they say it's safe because he dropped it. Coach Jennings having a discussion out there with Jeff Jenkins.
Yeah, and as your coach, you got to fight for your guys there. You got to go out there and question it. You got to ask him what he's thinking there. You got to say, hey, wasn't it on the transfer after the catch? He was pulling it out of his glove. You had a runner at second faking to go third, so.
Jason Phillips, the home plate umpire tonight. They've rotated all. It's been the same guys from the Tyler district. They've done a good job. Coach Jennings having a quick shot. Kind of shook his head no there. He didn't agree with it. And it will stay, though. So runners on 1 and 2 now here as Rogas will reach. I mean, they got to call that an error, unfortunately, is how it's going to be scored, I would assume, right?
Yeah, and I'm guessing you can't appeal that play because that is a call only for the first baseman. It's not like it's a foul ball appeal or anything like that. I don't think you can appeal and ask for help from other umpires on that one. So, unfortunately, it doesn't go the Huntsville Hornets' way, so they just got to fight back.
Dusty Carver down at the bottom of the order here, the second baseman. Huntsville trailing 2-0, top of the second. Here's the pitch, placing a bunt here. Shelley going to make the throw to third, not in time. Oh, did he? Wait a minute.
Okay,
nope, he was safe. Yikes, bases loaded. Give him credit. And now bases loaded back the other way here for the Bobcats.
Yeah,
they're leading 2-0, top of the second.
Unfortunately, that is not what you want as a Huntsville Hornet fan. If you are a Hallsville fan, you like exactly where this game is headed. But as a Hornet fan, hopefully these guys are going to probably play infielders in. That means first and third base, play on the grass, hunting for that out at home.
Here's the first pitch to Carver. That one across the plate on the strike. 0-1. Runners will get back to where they go. Back up to the top, Matt Houston, who is 1 for 1 today. Had that triple to get things going in the first.
Yeah, this is definitely not the guy. If you're the Hornets, you want to see batting, but a strikeout here would be big. Any kind of outs that would keep the runners right where they are would be big.
Shelley takes a deep breath. Right-handed pitch. The 0-1 popped up. This should be catchable, and where it's going, it should score at least one. Making the grab out there at left is Tester. Run will come in and score. Runners are all safe. And so a little sacrifice fly there brings in Connor White. The RBI, the ribeye goes to Matt Houston. We are one away, but another run scored. It's 3-0 Hallsville, top of the second. Go down to Logan Jones. He's 1 for 1. Had the RBI single to get things going back in the first, just earlier here in this game to get started. He also came in and scored on Ethan Miller's RBI single, the second run of that first inning. Left-handed batter, here's Logan Jones. Here's Shelley's right-handed pitch to the left-handed batter to the outside for the ball.
Yeah, if you see the catcher, you see Nolan Hunt kind of shading his eyes. That sun is right over the Hornet dugout, so he's getting signs from his coach, and he's having to be sure to make sure what he's seeing is correct.
Shelley's 1-0. Another one to the outside. 2 balls, no strikes.
Yeah, you're just looking for another out here. Try to keep the damage at a minimum.
Next delivery. Offering here, hit fouls. It goes behind us, 2-1.
Tell you what, strikeouts and here and getting another out would be big for this Hornet team. Even though they're down 3 runs, just getting out of this inning with 1 run scored for the Bobcats is what you're looking for as a Huntsville Hornet.
Shelley's 2-1 offering on the way with the sunshine to his face. Over to second, bobbled around. Monharis makes the throw to first in time. Runner's going to have to get back to second. And he does.
Yeah, they were just testing him there with 1 out. Well, I don't think he thought he was going to go ahead and go on the muff, but Monharis was able to go over to first. He's playing. Infielders were playing in, trying to protect another run for coming across. Hit right to him. Even with the bobble, able to get the runner out at first.
Yeah, that's a heads-up play because you throw over second, that's going to score another run. Go down third in the order now, Sawyer Dunnigan. He's 0 for 1, grounded 1 to short back in the first. This time, he'll get a base hit and score, maybe 2. Runner will come around, score 1, and it is a 2 RBI single there for Sawyer Dunnigan. That brings in Rogas from second. Carver comes all the way around. He scores. And it is 5-0 here in the top of the second. 2 outs. Mound discussion here as Coach Jennings going to talk it over with Bun Shelley in his infield.
Yeah, I hate that for Bun out there. Getting the start on the mound today after such a big, shutting them down in that last inning. Looks like they may be making a change here, getting Colin Sanders in here to pitch.
That is the change. And so Sanders from over at short, getting those warm-up pitches in now. We'll step aside, take a break. It's 5-0. Hallsville up top. Still here in the top of the second. 2 outs. We'll be back in a moment. Stay with us. This is Game 3 of the Bi-District Playoffs on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, powered by KSN Sports.
Specialties is your one-stop shop for promotional needs. Need a logo on a shirt or hat? Advantage Specialties provides embroidery in-house. This helps to make the process fast and affordable. What about promotional products, banners, signs? Advantage Specialties can help get your name on virtually anything. For custom in-house embroidery, promotional products, printing, and much more, check out AdvantageSpecialties.com. That's AdvantageSpecialties.com. Eat 'em up, cats, and sting 'em, hornets.
COVID-19 rapid testing is available at Texpress Urgent Care in Huntsville. No symptoms needed. So now you can get tested even faster and get your results back faster too. Limited shots are left. Not sure which test is right for you? Texpress Urgent Care is happy to help. For more details, call 936-570-2626. No appointments needed. Walk-ins only. Texpress Urgent Care Clinic, located at 193 I-45 South. Check their website at TexpressUrgentCare.com and visit them on Facebook. That's Texpress Urgent Care, next to Sport Clips in Huntsville.
All right, friends, get back at it here as Colin Sanders now on the bump. Shelley goes 1 2/3. Here's the first pitch on the way to Garrett Smith just out of the zone, 1-0. A little bit of Shipp there too. Now Buncelli over at third, and Christian Milam moves to shortstop from third. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Curve to the outside. 2 balls, no strikes.
Yeah, definitely not the outing Bunn wanted to come out here and have. Kind of started off with that error in center field that happened, got caught up in the sun for Cotton, and it just kind of rolled downhill a little bit from there.
Next pitcher, this one gets away from Nolan Hunt on a wild pitch, went into the dirt and bounced away from him, and it's 3-0, and a runner will advance over here to second. Dunnigan now in scoring position.
Yeah, with 2 outs, it doesn't necessarily hurt you. You still, as a defense, want to get that out at first. I don't know, we're going to have a conversation now over here from first base.
Yeah, first base umpire Jeff Jenkins having a talk here with, I believe it's Jason Phillips.
He's going to talk to the fans.
Yeah, maybe they're saying, are they too loud? Here, hold on.
The noisemakers.
It's kind of weird. They let him have a lot of noise in Huntsville. He was right near. I tried to pick him up on the mic. I'm not sure exactly. I guess he told him you can't have the noisemakers.
I think there's a whistle, maybe.
Yeah,
I was hearing a whistle.
Because you can have the sand and the bucket and all that stuff and the drum. Maybe there was a whistle out there. May have been Santa George trying to whistle the reindeer in. 3-0 pitch there across the corner for the strike. 3-1. The sleigh bells are jingling, brother.
I guess we are the home team, but we are not at home. So
3-1, 2 away. Runner in scoring position second. Here's a swing and a miss. 3-2. Sanders got him to bite on there. Take us to a full count.
Yeah, maybe that'll fire up the team a little bit. I know it's going to fire the fans up. They'll be louder with the other things that they have on their side.
Sanders, payoff pitch, high upstairs. And a full count walk for Garrett Smith over to first. Take us down fifth in the order. The center fielder, Ethan Miller, who had the RBI single, stole over to second, was left stranded back in the first. He's 1 for 1 so far here this evening.
Yeah, as a Hornet defense, you're just looking for the out. You got Force at second, third, second, or first.
Runners on 1 and 2. Here's the right-handed delivery. High to the inside for the ball. 1 ball, no strikes, 2 away. Again, Huntsville trails 5-0 here in the top of the second. Hallsville in command early. 1-0 Ethan Miller. Sanders from the stretch. Swing and a miss here, 1-1.
That was a good pitch there by Colin. Put that on the outside low part of the plate. Got him chasing there, 1-1 count. That's what we want to see, is getting either ahead or getting some strikes early in the count.
1 ball, 1 strike. Sanders, a little toss over to second. Runner got back in plenty of time. You know, I was talking to some folks from the Hallsville side saying that their team can hit the fastball really well. The scouting report is this team on the slow ball not able to hit them. They said they'd be more afraid of a 60-mile-an-hour pitch than they would a 90. Here's a 1-1. This one will bounce into the fence of the Huntsville Hornet dugout off the third base side. Take us to 1 and 2.
Yeah, and that may have played to their favor, especially having Bunn out there. Bunn is pretty much your gas guy getting out there. Colin's going to throw some off-speed. We have another reliever, Hagen Harris, that can throw some off-speed pitches and hit his spot. So hopefully Colin right here can come in and settle things down for the Hornets.
Sanders pitch on the way. This one chopped foul just off the feet of Coach Watley out there.
Tell you what, Miller stayed with that pitch. Had a curveball coming right at him and was breaking to the inside, and he stayed with it and got that foul. That was pretty impressive for Miller to
Harley
stick in there.
Schluter joining us, cheering on the Bobcats. We want to welcome any Hallsville fans here, even though we broadcast for Huntsville. 1-2 chop foul. That one will go into the net off the third base side. Again, welcome to Hallsville fans joining us here that were not able to make the trip. Santa George says, I hope Miss Claus is getting the game up in the North Pole. I think the satellite, it depends on where you're at under the satellite. I don't think that's a restricted area. Should be, though. We don't want kids knowing what's up. Here's the 1-2. Swing! And a miss. They're going to have to put him out, though, over first, and they do.
It should be out anyway.
I thought he dropped it.
Well, the first base being occupied should have been out anyway.
In that inning, though, 3 runs scored by Hallsville. They get those 3 runs on 2 hits, 1 error, and they leave 2 on base. We'll step aside and take a break. It's 5-0 as we get underway in a few moments in the bottom of the second. Your Hornets trailing. We'll be back in a moment on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network from KSAM Sports.
Products provide the horsepower, versatility, and dependability to get the job done right, but that doesn't mean you can cut corners on your regular routine maintenance. Keep your equipment running smooth by bringing your Kubota mower, subcompact tractor, or Hay Series tractors into Huntsville Truck and Tractor for a tune-up or oil change today. Call one of our experts for any questions about your Kubota products, or stop by Huntsville Truck and Tractor today, conveniently located at 2124 Highway 30 East in Huntsville, or call us at 936-291-8103 to keep your Kubota running strong.
COVID-19 rapid testing is available at Texpress Urgent Care in Huntsville. No symptoms needed. So now you can get tested even faster and get your results back faster too. Limited shots are left. Not sure which test is right for you? Texpress Urgent Care is happy to help. For more details, call 936-570-2626. No appointments needed. Walk-ins only. Texpress Urgent Care Clinic, located at 193 I-45 South. Check their website at texpressurgentcare.com and visit them on Facebook. That's Texpress Urgent Care next to Sport Clips in Huntsville.
Here we go, back at it, friends. We'll get underway. 7, 8, and 9 for the Hornets. Here's the first pitch to Colin Sanders. 1 pitch up the middle, and he'll have a leadoff single here to get things going in the 7th as the scoreboard goes out over there at left.
Well, that's a great at-bat there for Colin, of course, because he got the base hit, but went hunting for that first pitch strike, drove it to center field, and a line drive, getting to past the infield. You can't get all 5 runs back right here all at one time, but you just got to scratch back. Colin's got to be careful with his pickoff attempt move. Don't want to shut yourself down early of a big inning.
Here we go, down to Nolan Hunt, the catcher, 8th in the order. Pickoff attempt, you just mentioned it. You talk about the lefty, it's such an easy toss over there. You've got to stay close to the bag. He dives back in plenty of time.
Yeah, they've gotten a number of outs just with pickoff attempts, so Huntsville Hornets have got to be aware of the pickoff throw.
Here's the first one here. That one bobbled around by Houston, but able to stay behind it. 1 ball, no strikes from Nolan Hunt. Had some friends joining us from Taunton, Massachusetts. Thanks for joining us. Bree Graff cheering on Bun Shelley and the Hornets. Jeff and Lynn Jackson cheering on the Bobcats. They're also loyal Bill Fick Ford customers.
There we go.
One of our sponsors. Tiara Adams cheering on Grayson Worth. We appreciate you. As George Pitt said, Hornets versus the umpires, going back to one of those earlier. Santa, stay on the nice list.
I'll tell you what, though, if you're a Bobcat fan, though, your team is doing exactly what you wanted them to do. Come out and strike early with Worth on the mound. Hornets have got to get some runs back here early in this game.
Here's the pitch to Nolan Hunt. Outside corner it goes. That'll even us at a ball and a strike. No outs. Hornets have a runner on first. Trailing 5-0 here in the bottom of the second.
Yeah, Nolan's got an advantage. He's been seeing a lot of those strikes coming over the plate, being the catcher for the Hornets, so kind of knows what he needs to hit.
Here's the 1-1. This one, hard hit fouls. It'll just go over the fence off of the first base side and behind the Bobcat dugout, 1-2.
Nolan staying alive, fouling that one off. Trying to see another pitch. I've got right now Worth at 25 pitches for the evening, early evening here.
So here we go, Nolan Hunt, 1-2, 1 on. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss.
Yep.
Actually, they said it fouled off his bat, but the catcher caught it.
Yep. Yeah, that third strike foul ball, catcher hung onto it. Houston, you kind of expect Houston to hang on to those. He's a really, really good catcher.
Here's Bun Shelley. Curveball trying to come back in. Stayed outside, though, for the ball. It's Bun Shelley.
Yeah, Worth had some movement on that one. Started outside, tried to come back on the outside part of the plate. That was pretty close. Could have gone either way.
1 ball, no strikes, 1 away, runner on first. Toss over there is Worth to Smith. I never did get to that left to right earlier, by the way. Carter Rogas out at left, Ethan Miller at center, and Logan Jones over at right if you're cheering on the Bobcats. But here's Bun Shelley for the Hornets. Here's the pitch. Foul tip here as it bounces off the catcher, Houston's right shin guard, 1-1.
I like Colin and Coach Heidebrick over there having a little chuckle after Collins getting back to first didn't know if it was going to be a throw over, and then Worth went ahead and went to the mound. It's tough, man. When you're going to get the lefty pitcher, it is tough to read that pickoff attempt.
Worth 1-1, left-handed delivery.
Yeah.
Curveball. That was a beautiful pitch across the zone, 1-2. Give that young man full credit. It's a pitcher-perfect pitch there by Worth. Shelley will try to find something here on a 1-2 coming his way. Mama Shelley in front has that phone going. Pop up here, goes foul. Way over the Bobcat dugout. Into the dirt back. There's no lot back there. That parking lot, they did it smartly here. It's all the way out there over left.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about replacing any windshields.
Here's the 1-2.
No, hitting.
Oh, that one hit Shelley. The tattoo shop is open. And it's a little 1 out. Peanut butter and jelly there on the leg to Bun Shelley.
Yeah, that turns it over to the top of your lineup with Action Jackson and getting a base hit to lead things off, and continuing with the hot leadoff at bat for Jackson. You would love to see this continue because you just got to get some runs here and there to get back in this game.
Chelsea Worthington joining us. Beth Anderson Cochran, here you go. Appreciate you joining us. Back to the top, Action Jackson Batten, who is 1 for 1. He did out there as he was off the bag and then tried to advance over to second, got out back in the first. And that was a tough break we've talked about for Huntsville. Here's the first pitch on the way to the outside. Oh wow. Never mind. It's one.
Wow.
Yeah, he called it a strike. Even the scorekeeper up here put a ball.
Man.
Now it's 0-1 according to the home plate umpire.
That came into the right-handed batter's box.
Yeah, we saw it from here. 0-1. Worth keeping an eye on second from the stretch.
Yeah, why not go back there?
Now it's 1-1.
If I were Worth, I would throw at that line every time. I'd keep that same line because that has been a tough call.
Michael McCarthy joining us. We'll get to that comment here in just a few moments. Thanks for sending it. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 away. Runners on 1-2. Huntsville trail 5-0. Here's the pitch. Oh, that one was at the brim of the helmet there. Take us to a 2-1 count. That fan, by the way, from a Hallsville fan, great broadcast. Ethan Miller's granny and grandpa. Appreciate you guys. Without you, we'd be out of luck. Thanks from the bottom of our hearts. So thank you for joining us.
Hey, that's what we're all about. This
why we do it.
Two kids, right? Teams. They're teams full of high school kids that are just wanting to play baseball.
Here's the 2-1. Swing and a miss. Good pitch. Got him to bite. 2-2.
And you got families who can't make it that want to watch it. And so we're not just fans of our kids. We're fans of all teenagers, all these guys putting in work all year to try to make their team go even further. So
Brandon Sheffield joining us. Justin Taylor cheering on the Hornets. Our good friend, Miss Tracy Long, cheering on Huntsville. Worth, left-handed pitch. This one hit foul, goes over and over the fence off that third baseline. Keeps it alive here on a 2-2 count, 1 away. Again, runners on 1-2 for the Hornets as the sun starts to set behind the horizon. Huntsville trailing 5-0, bottom of the second.
yeah, Jackson's got to protect the plate. He's got to watch that outside strike.
Here's Worth's pitch. This one over to center, tracking it down. Miller has the grab, and that will not allow any runners to advance. And we're 2 away. Bring up Mason Monharis here for your Hornets. He is 1 for 1. Had the single, left stranded over at third, back in the first.
Yeah, I'm glad Jackson swung at that one. He had to go hunting after that one. That was going towards the outside part of the plate, but he had to do everything he could to protect that side of the plate. good, still a good at bat there for Jackson, trying to put the ball in play, making something happen. They were shading him over just a little bit there to left center field.
Mason Monharst, second in the order, 1 for 1 with runners on 1 and 2. Trying to find something here for Huntsville, trailing 5-0, bottom of the second. Back in the first, they had bases loaded, were not able to advance. Here's the first pitch.
Oh.
That one hit him, and now the base is loaded again.
No, I don't think
Did
it
it hit him?
hit him.
I thought it bounced off his side. I guess not.
It went,
Well, runners advance to 2 and 3. That was close, BJ. I'm
was.
like 5 seconds behind. I'm going to ask Santa for this year to like increase my brain power. I don't know if he can gift me with that or not. He shook his head. I can't do that, son. Call it a ball here. I guess 1-0 to Monharst.
they're having trouble with their scoreboard.
Here's the next pitch. That one low to the inside, 2-0.
Yeah, their scoreboard keeps going in and out. It's flashing now, so. You do have a 2-0 count with 2 outs.
Hope we're not sucking a bunch of power up there. Here's that 2-0 offering. High upstairs, outside, 3-0. Good eye right here by Monharst. Well, he may end up loading him up after all, BJ.
Tell you what, 3-0 count, though, with the way he almost hit that out last Saturday night, I wouldn't mind giving him a green light on a possible strike down the middle.
Here it is. Low it goes, and now the bases are loaded. I was just calling it a little bit too early a while ago.
I like it. Going to have a conversation here by the head coach.
There goes Coach Watley heading up over to the bump to talk things over with Grayson Worth.
But let me ask you, Rob, big game, bases loaded. Who for the Huntsville Hornets would you want to have up at this time?
Caleb Cotton, and here he is.
He's the guy you want, right? He's your senior that's leading your team, firing them up. He's the one that wants to get some of these runs across the plate. So you're chasing 5. Man, could you cut into that lead right here with a little 2-out thunder.
Keep in mind, Cotton did reach on a walk on a 3-1 pitch back in the first. Of course, a walk here would force in a run. And it's the second time now that we've seen the Hornets with 2 outs and bases loaded. They've got to capitalize here.
Yeah, it's pretty big to capitalize. You at least want to get 1 run in. 2 would be great. More than that would just be a bonus.
Well, you got your toast. Now let's put a little butter on it. Here we go. Caleb Cotton. The Sam Houston commit. Here's the first pitch to him to the outside. It's 1 ball, no strikes to Caleb Cotton.
You got to hold your breath on that one because that was close to where it's been a strike all night.
Cotton stands with that left foot right on the bottom line of that left batter's box and about 6 inches away from the corner. Here's the 1-0.
No.
Well, that one to the outside, and it's called a strike, though, and it's 1-1.
Wow.
I guess it's kind of a toss-up 50-50 on those pitches.
That is difficult to take, and that's going to make it hard on the batters. They've got to reach out and try to make contact with that one. Because if I were Worth, I would go straight back to that location.
Here's the 1-1 now. That one's... 2-1, or 1-2 rather.
Oh yeah, that's gonna make it tough here on Cotton. I would be surprised if they went inside. He's gonna go right back to that outside part, even extended further out.
Here's the 1-2. This one over to center. Will it drop? No, it'll line right over to Ethan Miller. And for the second consecutive inning with bases loaded, the Hornets not able to capitalize. Of course, no runs, only 1 hit. No errors, leaving 3 on base. We'll step aside, friends. We'll take a break. Stay with us. We'll get underway here in just a few moments. Top of the third, Hallsville leading. Game number 3, the elimination game here in the opening by-district round of the playoffs. We're live from Lufkin, Texas. Stay with us.
Josh Ward here for Bill Fick Ford in Huntsville. If you want a real truck that looks good and that can pull any load, do what I did. Decide the options you want and go see No Bull Bill. You'll spec out your order and agree on pricing, and then leave the rest up to Bill Fick Ford. You trust them to build the Ford truck of your dreams, and they'll trust you to buy it. No deposit required, and you still get a No Bull deal. It's buying made easy. Bill Fick Ford, your No Bull headquarters. Check them out online, BillFickFordHuntsville.com.
Hey Huntsville sports fans, this is Rob Hipp for HITTSS Solutions. HITTSS Solutions faithfully serves our community in several ways. First, our real estate division. We assist you with finding that piece of property that brings you home. Second, HITTSS Solutions Player Development provides instruction for baseball and softball players. And third, HITTSS Solutions is a supporter of the Fellowship of Christian Athletes, helping to lead every coach and athlete into a growing relationship with Christ. HITTSS Solutions is ready to serve you. Visit us online at HITTSS.com.
All right, friends, back at it as we will go 6, 7, and 8 here for Hallsville. Quick hit over to Bunchelli, and the routine throw to first is not there. Oh, man, and an error here now is going to advance Blakely over to second, which what would have been a one-pitch out has turned into an error and a runner over at second in scoring position. And who do you error that one on, Shelley?
Yeah, that's Shelley.
Tough.
That was a bouncer to first base. I would put that on our third baseman there. Unfortunately, that allowed the runner to advance to second base. Picked it up clean off the turf. Picked it up clean off the turf, just bounced it over to Hagan at first base. Tough to see on a one pitch. Could have been one out right off the bat. Still, as a Hornets, you got to buckle down. Bunn probably going to play in, expecting a bunt. Also, Hagan Harris on the grass at the first base side.
Here's Connor White, 7th in the order. He reached on a walk, came around and scored back in the second. First pitch to him outside, 1 ball, no strikes. Kind of a little bit quiet here. It was loud for the first 2 innings. Things really quieting down now. The sun goes down, the crowd quiets down.
Yeah, could think it'd be a combination of that and some tough calls from the Hornets.
There's the 1-0.
All right, well, calling them both sides, so you got to.
1 ball and a strike here.
As long as he remains consistent on that way outside strike, then that's something both teams just have to deal with.
1-1. Placing the bunt here, rolls back into the backstop softly. Take us to a 1-2 count here on Connor White. Getting more friends sending messages. Appreciate you. If you see any links, by the way, coming through on social media, please ignore all of those. There are a lot of spammers out there that try to get you to say that there's other video streams and groups. Please don't click those. We don't have a way of blocking them, unfortunately, tonight. So ignore all of those if you will.
That's the beauty and the hard thing of social media, isn't it, Rob?
Yeah. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Curve, got him. That one looked to the outside, but as you said, they're calling it both ways. And Connor White looked at that one for the first out.
Yeah. I would have called that one a ball, but that's where it's been a strike all night.
Again, it's the 50-50 toss-up on those pitches, BJ.
Yeah. If I were a Bobcat fan, I'd be screaming, no way, that's a ball. It's been a ball. It's consistent. Exactly. It's consistent.
Rogas, Carter Rogas here. 0 for 1. Reached on an error, came around and scored, though. First pitch, corner inside for the strike, 0-1, and that one looked like it was close to the inside.
Yeah, that one was at least a little bit closer.
Kind of curved in and came across at the last moment. Saw Santa George over here working his Christmas magic. He kind of took the right hand and pulled it over. So keep doing that if you don't mind, Santa. Here's the 0-1. That one high and curved to the outside, even us up at a ball and a strike, 1 out. Again, 5-0. Huntsville trailing here. Top of the third we are. Hallsville at bat and the lead.
Yeah, but you're doing, and this is what the Hallsville is coaching their team, getting right up on that plate. Makes those inside pitches even look more inside.
Colin Sanders, next one right up the middle it goes. Takes a roll, and that should score 1. Coming around here and made it look easy. Took an awkward slide down there on that right knee. But Blakely will come in and score, and that is the 6th run now of this ball game. And the RBI single up the middle by Carter Rogas, and he's been on twice now. This Bobcat team fierce to get going. They have scored in every inning, 2 in the first, 3 in the second, and now 1 so far here in the top of the third, leading 6-0, 1 away. Rogas out there, RBI single at first.
Yeah, you just tip your cap right now to the Bobcats. 6 hits on the board to 4 for the Hornets.
First pitch, curve to the outside on Dusty Carver. He's 1 for 1. singled in the second, came around and scored on the 2 RBI single by Sawyer Dunnigan. 1 ball, no strikes, 1 away.
Yeah, you can say what you want on some of the calls by the umpires, certainly questionable balls and strikes, but the Bobcats are coming out here hitting the ball.
Here's the 1-0, chop over to Bun. Shelley making the throw to second in time. Good job there by Shelley as the grounder went over to him. Threw it over there to the second baseman, Monharis, and that'll get a runner out of scoring position, 2 away.
Yeah, hitting the ball, putting it in play, they're just causing things to happen for these Bobcats. So if you're a Hornet fan, you're a Hornet out there in the field, you got to settle things down and just try to find a rhythm. Still, third inning, top of the third. You still got time to get back in this one.
Dusty Carver reaching first on the fielder's choice, 2 away. Bobcats lead 6-0, top of the third. Back to the top we go. Matt Houston. Here's the pitch.
Oh.
Line this one foul in the warning track near the left corner. 0-1. Early count to get rolling here for Matt Houston on his third at-bat of the evening.
Yeah, you got to be careful with that kid at bat. Number 18 catcher for the Bobcats. Swings a mean stick.
A little bit of a chat here. Nolan Hunt will head up to the mound, asking Colin Sanders which Whataburger he likes. I know Nathan likes that new what's that one you like, Nathan? The new burger over there at Whataburger. What's that new one, man, that you like with that barbecue sauce? Nathan said I like every one of them.
There's
BJ.
not a bad burger for Whataburger.
There ain't a bad burger at Whataburger. Only bad burgers when it's spoiled meat. Here's the 0-1 pitch. High to the outside. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 away here on Matt Houston.
Yeah, again, be careful with this guy. We are there, even though they have a 6-0 lead, runner on first. Even though there are 2 outs, you still want to try to get this guy out. Don't want to give it to this Jones to try to drive some in.
1-1 pitch. This one popped up, and Caleb Cotton advancing over to left center, backpedaling, and has this grab right outside the warning track at the 380 mark. Huntsville only allowing 1 run. That's better than they've done so far here in this game. As Hallsville in control 6-0. We'll see if the bats can get working. Remember, the Hornets have left bases loaded in both innings so far. We'll see if they can find a way to bring in something here. In just a few moments, we'll be back from the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network. This is KSAM Sports.
Self Self-Storage is your local go-to self-storage facility that can help give you the extra space you need, big or small. From non-climate and climate-controlled storage to parking spaces for your car, boat, trailer, and RV, they have it all. AB2 Self Storage has 24-hour computerized gate access, around-the-clock security camera monitoring, no long-term lease commitment, and convenient payment options. Give them a call today at 936-755-5000 or reserve your space online at www.ab2selfstorage.com.
Kubota products provide the horsepower, versatility, and dependability to get the job done right, but that doesn't mean you can cut corners on your regular routine maintenance. Keep your equipment running smooth by bringing your Kubota mower, subcompact tractor, or Hay Series tractors into Huntsville Truck and Tractor for a tune-up or oil change today. Call one of our experts for any questions about your Kubota products or stop by Huntsville Truck and Tractor today, conveniently located at 2124 Highway 30 East in Huntsville, or call us at 936-291-8103 to keep your Kubota running strong.
Welcome back, friends. Rob Hipp alongside the BJ McMichael, Nathan Height, keeping up with us on the scoreboard. And also a big thank you to Carlos Zimmerman out there running our third base camera tonight, bringing you a second angle. Wanted to bring that to you tonight. Also our good buddy coming up from Conroe, Mr. Santa George. Great to have him here in the house cheering on the Hornets. Again, Huntsville trailing 6-0 as we get underway here in the bottom of the third of this opening bi-district round of the playoffs. And BJ, again, we've left runners bases loaded in both innings so far. Huntsville's got to find a way to bring them in here. If we can get on, got to bring them in.
Yeah, they really got to. You know, and that's what the Bobcats are taking advantage of. They get runners on, they're driving them in. However, if they get the runners on there, they're capitalizing. So the Hornets have got to do that, and they got to start now because later in the game, they do get tougher to get.
Tamika Jerningen joining us, cheering on the Bobcats. We'll go 2, 3. No, we won't. We'll go 4, 5, and 6 in the heart of the order. Travis Tester, first pitch, corner strike, 0-1.
You can see the Huntsville batters now crowding that inside strike there.
Here's the next one, swung around late and missed, 0-2. Well, I'll tell you, as soon as that sun set, it started cooling off in a hurry. We've had a little bit of a breeze. Weather, no factor besides the heat to start this game, but it is now perfect baseball weather. Here's the 0-2, way far to the outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes, no outs, just underway here in the bottom of this 3rd inning. Huntsville trails 6-0. 1-2 pitch from the left hand, swing and a miss. Good pitch right there by Worth. Got him for the first out swinging.
I tell you what, you got to give it to this kid Worth. After the game Saturday with Hornets getting that win, Worth coming out here getting the start for the Bobcats, he has definitely settled his team in. So this kid starting on the mound for him is doing the job for the Bobcats.
Here's Hagen Harris, left-handed batter, pitch on the way, swung on this one to the left. Rogas out there at left center and makes a grab after stepping over to his left or right about 5 feet for the second out. 3 retired in a row now by Grayson Worth. Going back to the 3rd and final out back in the 2nd. And now here's Cooper Molness.
Yeah, Coop's just looking to get on right here, try to start a little 2-out rally.
That's where it's been for the Hornets here tonight. Here's the first pitch to the outside, 1 ball, no strikes. When bases are loaded, it's been in 2-out territory.
Man.
1-0 Cooper Molness. Again, appreciate everybody joining us here tonight. Here's the 1-0 pitch. This one, right, almost into the glove. Worth, though, able to get back on it, throw over to first there to Smith. It hit him right in the glove, dropped it, then picked it up. You know, his hand may be stinging from that one. It's a 1-2-3 kind of inning. And the Hornets trailing have not been able to find anything yet as we are through 3 innings. We'll go top of the 4th when we come back. Stay with us, friends. We'll be back in a moment on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network. This is KSAM Sports.
Going to the dentist doesn't have to be an unpleasant experience. The dentists at Huntsville Family Dental specialize in a wide variety of dental services, including implants, fillings, crowns, veneers, and more. Feel at home and have your anxiety comforted. Dental health is important. Don't allow tooth pain to turn into something much more serious. Give the family-friendly team at Huntsville Family Dental a call today at 295-5437. That's Huntsville Family Dental, 295-5437.
All right, friends, back at it. Rob Hipp, BJ McMichael. Thanks for joining us here on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, powered by KSAM Sports. Man, it is really loud out here, BJ.
Yeah, they got
the jams going, man.
They do. Still struggling a little bit with that scoreboard going in and out, though. So,
well, here we go. Colin Sanders back at it here as we go 2, 3, and 4. First pitch, corner strike on Logan Jones. Jones, 1 for 2. Grounded one over to second for the second out, back in the second. Next pitch out of the zone, 1 ball, 1 strike.
yeah, Colin trying to settle in there on that outside pitch. Got that outside called first strike. See him going back to it.
Here's the 1-1 from the right hand. Curveball in the zone. Beautiful pitch. Curves in. Strike. Looking 1-2.
Yeah, man, if I were Colin, I would just let that thing start on the outside part of the plate, work its way in, not necessarily put it over the strike zone.
1-2. Swing and a miss for the first out.
And that is just a tough pitch for a left-handed batter. Getting that outside strike call like that, it's just it's no man's land for a left-handed hitter. You just got to protect the plate because you're probably going to get it strike called.
There's Sawyer Dunnigan, third in the order, the shortstop. He is 1 for 2, and now make it 2 for 3 as he laces one up right center for a 1-out single.
I'll tell you what, Bobcat coaches have done a good job of getting their team ready. They have come up just attacking those pitches. driving those balls through the infield.
Go here, fourth in the order. It's the first baseman, Garrett Smith. He is 0 for 1. Popped one up over to right field for the second out. Reached on a walk on a payoff pitch. Left stranded at first. Back in the second. The first pitch low inside for the ball.
Looked like he wanted to call that one a strike. Pulled back from it.
Just wanted to call it a strike. Noisemakers getting loud here again. The 1-0 runner will take off. This one over to Cotton at center.
All the way to
Makes
first.
the grab.
Get
He
him
can
out.
make the throw at first for the double play. And he does. And that will retire the inning. So Dunnigan was way off first, all the way coming around second. He took off way too early. I don't think he expected. He may have just thought that one was 2 outs, possibly got mixed up.
Yeah, he probably just thought there were 2 outs on the board, taking off running. Sometimes that happens.
In any case, the Hornets will take it. And that will do it for the top of the fourth.
Take those any way you can get them, Rod, especially if you are chasing 6 runs. So coming into the bottom of the fourth, Huntsville got to do something with it.
We'll talk to our friend real quick, our good buddy that's down here in front of me. I told him we'd get him on here for a second. Mr. Santa George, all the way from Conroe, Texas. And I don't know if we hey, take a look over there to the left, Santa, at that camera over there at third. Give him a big wave to Carlos over there. There he is. Well, hey, man, it's Christmas in May. What's going on, my friend?
Hey, not much. Just enjoying the game, come down from the pole, and I'm going to tell you what, I'm melting like a snowman on the beach. It's quite warm, but you know what? Baseball, take it when you can get it.
Well, we appreciate you. You know, I've told the story numerous times. I met you on a flight as I was flying separate from the team to a Sam Houston basketball game that I was calling. You and I started chatting, and you mentioned you were from the Conroe area, and I said, man, I feel like connecting with this dude. So you and I have been talking for a while and just appreciate all that you do. I'll let you chat in between here in just a few moments, and we'll hand it back to BJ. But after this pitch here, we'll tell you, I just want you to talk a little bit about what you do. We'll get underway here for a moment as Huntsville back at it. First pitch on the way, and this one over to right, going to drop foul just out there for Sanders, 7, 8, and 9. But tell us a little bit about what you do, my friend.
Well, I do the Santa Claus for charities and for the community. I just completely enjoy any and all opportunities to bring joy to the kids. It's just an amazing gig, and I couldn't imagine doing anything else.
0-1 to the outside, 1 ball and 1 strike. I know I'm trying to get you connected to some of the folks in our area for you to come up, make an appearance. How can folks get in touch with you?
Well, you can find me on Facebook, Santa George TX.
1-1, this one will chop over, and the unassisted tag for the first out. Go ahead.
Santa George TX at Facebook.com. My email, SantaGeorgeTX@gmail.com. But we enjoy doing private functions. We do charities, and charities are real important to us. So, you know, portraying Santa Claus is just a complete joy we have. And I can't imagine doing anything different.
We appreciate you being here and coming from Conroe to support these Hornets. You mean a lot to us. Again, what's that email, how folks can get a hold of you, Santa?
It's SantaGeorgeTX@gmail.com.
Easy to remember, SantaGeorgeTX@gmail.com. Thank you for being on with us, my friend.
Thank you, Rob. Thank you, BJ.
Once again, our good buddy down there, Santa George. 0-1, currently sitting here on Nolan Hunt, 1 away. Here's the pitch, swing and a miss. Good fast pitch there, 0-2.
It's so good to put a face with the name. I know getting to mention Santa George on watching. I just love it that those who want to invest get involved, even in the lives of our kids here in Huntsville. Man, just one big connected community, and I love it.
That's what it's all about. Here's 0-2 to Nolan Hunt. Nobody on. Chop this one over to third.
That's trouble.
White trying to get there. The throw just in time. Man, you talk about the stretch out there by Garrett Smith as he had his right foot on the base, stretched out, laid out to get that grab. It was a good throw from Connor White, and we're 2 away. You have got to give those kids from Hallsville credit on that play.
Absolutely. White made a great play on that to get it over to Smith. Smith with the stretch, and what I like afterward, Nolan kind of stumbled over first, and he just went checking in on Nolan to make sure he's okay. What a great sportsmanship there by the first baseman.
Here's Bud Shelley at the bottom of the order. The first pitch low for the ball. It's 1-0.
Now, even though they're up by 6 runs, you want to keep making that play at third base there for the Bobcats, and these guys are gamers. These guys are good.
1-0 delivery from the left hand in. Oh, wow. It's called a strike. 1-1, BJ. It's a 50-50 toss-up. You know it's a serious play when you get the official BJ McMichael. That's in the baseball glossary terms, by the way.
Some things you just can't say.
Here's the 1-1. Okay, that one to the outside, 2-1. Although it could have been either way. 2 balls and a strike. I mean, in all seriousness, I've had a chance to chat with these guys the last 2 games. They're a great group out of Tyler, though. Really nice guys.
Yeah, I mean,
2-1. Outside it goes, 3-1.
I mean, you say what you say with the strike zone, and that's, it's definitely been questionable on both sides. But, you're looking at the hits, and right now, timely hitting for the Bobcats. Hornets, like you said, we had 2 innings where we had bases loaded. Yeah, we had 2 outs, but we had bases loaded. So Huntsville got to get back into this thing. Still proud of these guys no matter what's going to happen here. Love to see a comeback. Wouldn't that be great to have a comeback?
The lights of the field glistening off the back of the black Huntsville Hornet helmets. Here's the 3-1. Shelley into the net. Bring us to a full count. One of the things I love best at this complex, the lighting. Light pollution has been a really big problem as cities continue to grow. The architects realize that in the way that they're starting to design these lights. They don't no longer put light up in the air. They come completely down. Here's a 3-2. This one will hit foul. And that's important because in a lot of small communities, I grew up in Georgetown, BJ. When I was a kid, it was small. And now when you go there, you can't see the stars at night anymore. And that's what you love about being in these towns in East Texas. When you go outside at night, you can still see the stars. Here's the 3-2. Got him looking on that 50-50 pitch. And that'll do it for the third and final out. And boy, Matt Worth really in rhythm right now as he has retired 7 in a row, going back to the third out back in the second inning. We're through 4. Top of the 5th coming up. Huntsville back on the defensive side when we come back, trailing 6-0. We'll be back. Stay with us, friends, from the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network. This is KSAM Sports.
Insurance is a proud supporter of Hornet baseball and softball. AIM Insurance is your one-stop local shop for home, auto, commercial, and other insurance products. Not bound to one provider, AIM Insurance can shop for you to find the best rates. Do you have an insurance question? Don't know where to get answers? Call David Beatty of AIM Insurance at 936-215-5088 or visit them online at aimagencies.com. That's aimagencies.com. Sting 'em, Hornets!
COVID-19 rapid testing is available at Texpress Urgent Care in Huntsville. No symptoms needed. So now you can get tested even faster and get your results back faster too. Limited shots are left. Not sure which test is right for you? Texpress Urgent Care is happy to help. For more details, call 936-570-2626. No appointments needed. Walk-ins only. Texpress Urgent Care Clinic, located at 193 I-45 South. Check their website at texpressurgentcare.com and visit them on Facebook. That's Texpress Urgent Care next to Sport Clips in Huntsville.
Here we go, friends. Back at it here as we get underway. Top of the 5th inning. Huntsville trails 6-0. Hallsville back at bat here. Game 3. Pitch on the way. This one over to center by Ethan Miller. Trying to make the dive was Caleb Cotton. That would have been a hard one. And it's a leadoff single on the first pitch there to Ethan Miller.
Yeah, you can see Caleb got fooled a little bit by it. He took 2 steps back and then tried to charge it. Still made that a close play, closer than any of us in these stands would have made it, and allows Miller to get on for the single here in the 5th.
Been such a joy watching all these kids, especially the seniors, especially guys like Caleb Cotton throughout the years, who will be heading to Sam Houston to play a little Division I ball right in the backyard. Here's the next batter, Carson Blakely. Pitch to the outside of the zone. 1 ball, no strikes.
Yeah, baseball is just in that kid's blood. You got Mario playing. I know his uncle, I think Caleb's uncle played for a USA USA baseball team for the Olympics one year. So it's in his blood, deep, deep in his blood.
Bun Shelley's watching us on YouTube. Papa Bun, of course, not third base Bun playing right now. Here's the next pitch. I said Bun Shelley was saying, let's go Hornets. I was like, is he on his phone out there?
Man, that would be an interesting take. I don't think Coach would be happy with that.
We wouldn't be happy. We'd tell him. 2 balls, no strikes here. Next pitch out of the zone.
Speaking of Bun, you got Bun playing up on the grass with no strikes here. Expecting a possible bunt. Seeing if he can't cut down that play and maybe make a play at second.
Got to be careful. That left corner's open out there. The bunt will instead roll over to first. Here's the throw from the pitcher over to first, and the out is there. Sanders to Harris. But he did what he wanted to. He did what he had to do, moving Miller over to second. That was the design.
Yeah, that's exactly what you're wanting there from your from Miller batting there, or Blakely batting there. Getting the runner over, even with the 6-run lead. You're wanting to tack on even more because you're wanting to put this out of reach if you're a Bobcat.
Here's Connor White as we start the bottom of the order. 7th, third baseman Connor White. 0 for 1 today. Reached on a walk, came around and scored, struck out looking for the first out back in the third. Nolan Hunt going to have a quick chat here as that pitch just out of the zone, 1-0. Boy, I was about to say the good Lord just blessed us with a nice breeze a few seconds ago. Felt really good. Haven't had too many of those here. But it is a nice night, though. As the sun set down, it was very hot earlier, just getting set up. Turned out to be a magnificent night for baseball here as we see that beautiful United States flag over at left field, followed by the Texas flag a little bit lower than it, whipping away. (1-0) Connor White. Sanders to White. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
Yeah, if you're Sanders here, you got 1 out on the board. You're still wanting to keep this a close game, not wanting to give up any more runs, try to get these next 2 outs and get your team in with 3 innings left to try to get back in this game.
1 ball, 1 strike, 1 away. Swing around again and a miss. It's 1-2. Back-to-back good pitches here. Sanders to White. I think here in a minute the umpire is going to find that whistle. That's what he was talking about earlier. Somebody has a whistle blowing it. You can't have the whistle. You can make the noise, just can't have the whistle. I mean, what if you could do that with your lips, though? Is that allowed?
That's allowed.
Here's a 1-2. This one over to second. Monahars throw to first.
Got him.
In time for the second out. That will advance runner, though. Miller over to third.
Yeah, Monahars had time to get there, but I tell you what, White made that a closer play. He was not slowing down, getting down that base path, showing still a big hustle out there for his Bobcat team. Now you got 2 outs. Hopefully Colin can get this 3rd out.
There's Carter Rogas, 8th in the order, the left fielder. Had an RBI single back in the 3rd. And out on that double play. A little bit of time here. Nolan Hunt going to head back up to the bump and once again ask Sanders what he's eating tonight.
Yeah. Could be that.
Probably
or
not.
maybe they got mixed up on their signals. Runner at 3rd.
Well, that's baseball slang. What you're eating tonight that's my new slang. That means you got mixed up.
I like it. Got the menu mixed up, right?
That's right. It's the What Are You Talking About Rob Hipp glossary of baseball. Copies go on sale next week. Only $4.99 on Amazon. Ask for it from Santa George. Here's the next pitch on the way. Boy, had to duck under that one was Rogas. 1 ball, no strikes.
Yeah, Hunt did a good job just to be sure to get that one. You don't want that one going to the backstop because I'm fairly certain Miller is going to be looking to score.
Sanders Rogas pitch here. Too close to the inside. Thought it may have had an opportunity to curve back across the plate, but it did not.
Yeah.
It's 2 balls, no strikes, 2 outs. We are here in the top of the 5th.
Looked like it was a little low.
Also there, yep. 6-0 Hallsville lead. Sanders, stadium lights on him. Swing over here to left, just out of the reach of Shelley. An RBI single will score the 7th run here for the Bobcats, and they are howling and growling now.
Man, just turned on that inside pitch. Roga sent it to left field. Driving in Miller for that 7th run. Makes the task a little bit tougher for the Hornets.
Dusty Carver, 9th in the order. Bottom, here we go. 2 away, runner on first is Rogas. Sanders to Carver, runner takes off trying to still. Hunt tries to throw, it was a good arm, and sliding and stealing just in the moment was Rogas as he steals over to second. It's 2-0 to Carver.
Yeah, Rogas got a good jump on that one. It was going to be tough to get him out down there.
Our good buddy Taylor Fulbright joining us from KHVL, the Lake Radio, part of K-Sam family. Here's the 1-0 pitch to the outside. Low it goes.
Yeah, and here's the Hornets. You've just got to understand, these Bobcats aren't just going to lay down and quit scoring runs. They're going to do everything they can to put more on the board. You've got to do everything you can to stop the bleeding, and that's exactly what the Hornets need to do.
It's 2-0. Here's the pitch. The next one. Corner strike, 2-1. There's that whistle again, BJ. Maybe they're having a band practice, marching practice over there.
Yeah, I think if the score were the other way around, they may enforce that one a little bit more.
2-1 pitch on the way, hit him. I thought.
No.
Nope. Just got around him.
Went inside him.
It's close to hitting him, 3-1.
It's close to being a strike.
Yeah.
At least for today's game, that was close to being a strike.
3 balls a strike, 2 out. Runner on second. Here's the pitch. That one hit him now, BJ. That's tough. Now you got runners on 1 and 2. 7-0 lead, Hallsville, top of the 5th.
Number 18, Matt Houston.
We'll go back to the top now to Matt Houston. 1 for 3 here this evening. And that may be it. Coach Jennings coming up to the mound to have a discussion. I didn't see a nod for another pitcher, though. Shelley started this one 1 2/3. Sanders has been out there since then, as he came in there in the 2nd inning.
Yeah, it's kind of tough for us to see if there's anybody warming up. Doesn't look like it. Just looks like Jennings could try to have a conversation with his team out there, letting them know, even though you got runners first, second, you haven't scored a run yet in this game. You've had the opportunity. You can still be in this game. 2 outs. You're just wanting to stop those runners from crossing the plate. Because one thing you do not want to stare at as a run rule, getting run ruled here in the playoffs. You want to keep your playoff lives alive.
Back into it now. Sanders will remain out there. 7-0, Huntsville trailing, 2 away. Hallsville at bat here, top of the 5th. Scored 1 so far. Here's the next pitch. Low in the dirt. Hunt doing a good job getting behind it.
He really has. I can only think of 1 or 2 pitches that have gotten past him. Done a great job behind the plate.
Runners remain on 1 and 2 for the Bobcats. Here's the pitch.
Oh, good pitch.
Oh. Good pitch on any other night but tonight. 2-0.
That was a...
.2-0 pitch on the way. That one across the zone. Strike 2-1. Another good pitch there by Sanders.
Was, again, got to be careful with Houston. He's not going to hit tonight, but he has hit the ball hard wherever he's hit it. So at any point in time, he could get one to get down for a hit. So
here's the 2-1 offering. A shot over to left. Rolls through the gap. should score one. RBI single, 8th run, Hallsville. Rogas, the latest Bobcat to come home. Houston, an RBI single.
You just kind of wonder when he was going to get one to find some open territory out there. Houston's just too good of a player to keep at 0-2 and not get a hit. He came through for his team right there in that moment.
And that should do it now for Sanders.
Looks like Hagen's going to come in.
So Sanders is done for the night now as he will head back. And we'll step aside and take a break. We'll have the new pitcher for you when we come back. Stay with us, friends. The Hornet Nation Broadcast Network. This is KSAM Sports.
Specialties is your one-stop shop for promotional needs. Need a logo on a shirt or hat? Advantage Specialties provides embroidery in-house. This helps to make the process fast and affordable. What about promotional products, banners, signs? Advantage Specialties can help get your name on virtually anything. For custom in-house embroidery, promotional products, printing, and much more, check out AdvantageSpecialties.com. That's AdvantageSpecialties.com.
David Beatty of AIM Insurance is a proud supporter of Hornet baseball and softball. AIM Insurance is your one-stop local shop for home, auto, commercial, and other insurance products. Not bound to one provider, AIM Insurance can shop for you to find the best rates. Do you have an insurance question? Don't know where to get answers? Call David Beatty of AIM Insurance at 936-215-5088 or visit them online at aimagencies.com. That's aimagencies.com. Sting 'em, Hornets!
Now for your Hornets is Hagen Harris. Monaharis moves from second over to first. Milam now at second. Also, Colin Sanders is back over at short. There's one over to the left here by Logan Jones. The grab just outside of the warning track. Travis Tester for the third and final out. But more damage being done here by this very tough Hallsville Bobcat team as they find two more runs in the top of the fifth inning, holding an 8-0 advantage over your Hornets. Bottom of the fifth coming up. Stay with us, friends. We'll be back in a moment. The Hornet Nation Broadcast Network. Back at it, friends. Rob Hipp, BJ McMichael live from Lufkin, Texas. A beautiful night for baseball here in the Bi-District opening round of the playoffs. Game number 3. It's been all Hallsville. We'll see if the Hornets can respond as we go back to the top. It's action. Jackson Batten, your designated hitter. BJ, he is 1 for 2. We'll say he's due on 1 for 2 anyway.
I like it. Let's say it.
Here's the first pitch to him, curve to the outside. Good eye, 1 ball, no strikes.
Yeah, you got 3 at-bats left here for your Hornets, barring they got to not give up any more runs.
Here's the next offering. This one over to left. Trying to track it down is Rogas in foul territory. Has the grab on the second pitch for the first out.
Yeah, Jackson getting up there. I still like the attitude of attacking. Just came up short on that one. Knight just hung up there a little too long. Rogas was able to get under it and secure the catch out there right on the third base line.
Go second in the order, the second baseman, Mason Monjaras. First pitch, strike, 0-1.
Yeah, again, Worth, man. What do you say? This kid's settling in, pitching big for his team.
The 0-1 offering from the left hand. This one too far to the outside. Will even it at a ball and a strike, 1 away.
Worth put it right where he wanted to put it. Just didn't get the call from the umpire. He's been hitting his spots tonight.
Monjaras, the delivery to him. Boy, that curve looked like it may have came in, but it was high. Take it 2-1. Here's the pitch. Dropped in the zone for the strike. It's 2-2. Next pitch on the way. This one chopped over to third. Good field work here by White to Smith, and plenty of time for the second out.
Yeah, good play there. White just came up on it, shortened the throw, kept it from taking another hop. That was a good play there by the third baseman for the Bobcats.
Courtney Grisby joining us. Also Kaylin Bailey. Garrett Stith, thank you all for joining us here today. Here's the next pitch on the way, or the first pitch on the way to Caleb Cotton. Curveball outside the zone for the ball. 1 ball, no strikes, 2 away. Nobody on for Huntsville, trailing 8-0 here in the bottom of the 5th. Next delivery. This one popped up. I haven't seen too many of them pop up foul behind us. That may have been only the 3rd or 4th one here this evening. The count at 1-1.
Yeah, you can see Cotton all the way up on the line on that batter's box. If there's an outside pitch, he's going to have to reach out and get it.
Here's the pitch on the way. Cotton finds a little life over at right center for a 2-out single. Caleb Cotton. Good to see that for that young man.
Really is, because as a senior on his team, wanting to continue to contribute as he's contributed all year long. Nice to see that young man get a base hit there. Maybe start something here in the bottom of the 5th.
And a little 2-out rally towel to pop out here. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 away. Huntsville runner on as the catcher Matt Houston having a talk with Worth up on the bump. Now here's Coach Watley.
Now you play until those umpires say ball game, right? Until that happens, you take every step that you can to get more runs on those board. And you look at it, Rob, you got 5 hits on the evening. And Worth has definitely pitched a really good game, hitting his spots where he needed to. It's just the timely hitting, right? Happened Saturday night. We got timely hitting from some of our batters, and here we needed that timely hitting again. Unable to find it. And somehow, sometimes that's just how it happens in the baseball world.
Coach Heidebrick running back over to first base. Always appreciate him and all he does. Talk about these coaches and the administrators at Huntsville ISD and through the athletic program. Some world-class men. And I'm not just saying that because we broadcast for them. Some of the best in the business. They care about these kids. They're there for them. We appreciate all that they do in helping us to bring this coverage to you. Travis Tester, little throw attempt over to first. We've seen one get picked off earlier because you're left-handed pitching from Worth. He's went the distance so far in this ball game.
Yeah, he's pitched one. I mean, think about it. Your starter gets rocked. Your ace gets rocked at home
Here's the first pitch to Tester. This one chop up over to third. Good field
play.
work again. White, he's done it again. And again, it's a grounder over there for the third and final out. So after Worth retired 9 in a row, he did allow that Caleb Cotton 2-out single, but then getting right back after it has been these tough Bobcats there for the third and final out on the grounder over to third. Huntsville trailing 8-0. We'll get underway, top of the sixth coming up for this ball game. We'll be back. Stay with us from the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network. This is KSAM Sports.
Going to the dentist doesn't have to be an unpleasant experience. The dentists at Huntsville Family Dental specialize in a wide variety of dental services, including implants, fillings, crowns, veneers, and more. Feel at home and have your anxiety comforted. Dental health is important. Don't allow tooth pain to turn into something much more serious. Give the family-friendly team at Huntsville Family Dental a call today at 295-5437. That's Huntsville Family Dental, 295-5437.
Shortstop number 5, Sawyer Dunnigan.
All right, friends, back at it here. New pitcher for your Hornets, Lucas Fullwood. Hagen Harris back over at first, by the way. So here's Fullwood getting some action here for the Hornets as we get underway in the top of the sixth inning. Dunnigan, 3, 4, and 5. First pitch to the outside, a 1-0 early count here. Sawyer Dunnigan, he is 2 for 3.
Yeah, Dunnigan's had a night for the Bobcats.
Fullwood's next pitch, that one low, rolls into the backstop, 2-0.
Yeah, Dunnigan's got 2 RBIs on the night for the Bobcats.
Third pitch, that one way too far to the outside, 3 balls, no strikes.
Fullwood coming in here in this game, get some playoff experience.
Next pitch, this one to the outside, a leadoff walk here by Sawyer Dunnigan. 4 pitches, all of them balls. Gonna go down fourth in the order, first baseman Garrett Smith.
Tell you what, Garrett Smith may be 0 for 2 at the plate, but he has played a heck of a first base, making some stretches on some of the throws. Couple of throws over to him, making some big plays over there at first for the Bobcats.
Garrett Smith, fourth in the order, first baseman. Mentioned him just now, BJ. Here's the first pitch to him. Runner take off over to second.
Yep, hit him.
Yeah, didn't matter anyways. You're right, it hit him.
Center fielder, number 11.
Tattoo shop opened up again here. Now we'll advance Smith over to first, Dunnigan over to second.
Maybe a short leash tonight there for Fullwood.
Yeah, it's absolutely
looks like
going to be.
Monaharis is coming out. Milam was over there at second. Milam was playing at second. Maybe they were warming Monaharis up.
Mason Monaharis will hop up on the bump. We'll step aside and take a break for a few moments. Stay with us, friends. No outs. Top of the sixth, Hornets trailing 8-0. Hallsville up front. We'll be back in a moment. Stay with us on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network. This is KSAM Sports.
AB2 Self Storage is your local go-to self-storage facility that can help give you the extra space you need, big or small. From non-climate and climate-controlled storage to parking spaces for your car, boat, trailer, and RV, they have it all. AB2 Self Storage has 24-hour computerized gate access, around-the-clock security camera monitoring, no long-term lease commitment, and convenient payment option. Give them a call today at 936-755-5000 or reserve your space online at www.ab2selfstorage.com.
Advantage Specialties is your one-stop shop for promotional needs. Need a logo on a shirt or hat? Advantage Specialties provides embroidery in-house. This helps to make the process fast and affordable. What about promotional products, banners, signs? Advantage Specialties can help get your name on virtually anything. For custom in-house embroidery, promotional products, printing, and much more, check out AdvantageSpecialties.com. That's AdvantageSpecialties.com. Eat 'em up, cats, and sting 'em, hornets.
All right, friends, back at it here. BJ McMichael, Rob Hipp, having some fun here tonight, even in a shutout so far. Always proud of our kids.
Absolutely proud of them. Here in this moment, you want to keep that 10 runs from getting on the board. I do believe it is 10 after 5, so you're wanting to keep getting run ruled here.
It's actually Christian Milam on the mound. Shelley over at third. Milam on the bump. And here we go for Milo. First pitch, this one over to left. It will drop fair. There is your 9th run. The throw to second is not there in time. And 9 runs we are with the runner on third. And Hallsville is 1 run away.
Yeah, we still get last bat. We still get to come in for an at-bat and try to get the lead cut down. Hopefully we can stop it here, but if not, we got to come in and score.
RBI double by Ethan Miller. Brings in Dunnigan. Smith now over at third, and here is Blakely. First pitch to him. Inside corner strike, 0-1. Yeah, very quick discussion here. Nolan Hunt immediately ran up to Milam to have a chat. Well, Huntsville fans out there, let us know what your favorite moment of this season so far has been. I know for many of you it was Saturday's victory over Hallsville, this same team forcing a Game 3. First playoff win for these Hornets since 2008. Here's the 0-1 pitch. This one right up center. That will score the 10th run, maybe the 11th. I think it will. 10th run, 11th run. It's 11-0 Hallsville. Bringing in Smith, also Miller, and a 2 RBI, no out single.
Yeah, that's going to be a tough one there for your Hornets. They're going to bring a courtesy runner here.
Courtesy runner is over there at first.
Right, something.
Numbers kind of wrinkled up there. It is Joe Torrens. Number 10, Joe Torrens running over at first. There's Connor White. This one over to right. Boy, he'll take a shot. Single there, runner trying to get over to third. He's going to get there in time. Runners on those hot corners for the Bobcats.
Yeah, I feel bad for my guys, for our guys right now out there in the field. It's a long inning going on here. There's only one inning that the Bobcats have failed to score, and that was in the 4th inning. This is turning into a big inning with no outs.
2 in the first, 3 in the second, 1 in the third, none in the fourth, then 2 and 3 in the last 2 respective innings for this very tough and talented Hallsville Bobcat team. Your state runner-ups from just a year ago. Close inside pitch here to Carter Rogas. 1 ball, no strikes.
Yeah, I still gotta. We are both, well, everybody on this team, so proud of our guys getting to this point. Of course, anything can still happen, but we just want to make sure we know we're proud of these Hornets and the way they've come out here and represented
Absolutely are.
our city and our community.
Next pitch. Inside corner, strike, 1-1. Boy, I'll tell you, this game tonight, that crowd, Mikey, it has the atmosphere of a football game in this stadium.
It really is. That's the thing, man. Look at how we've traveled, especially for this playoff game, man. It's just a great thing to see. Not surprising thing to see for our community come out and supporting our guys. They do it at the softball level for our Lady Hornets. They do it here, the varsity level for our guys playing baseball, and they travel well for all of our sports, man. There's just a lot of pride right now, Hornet pride showing.
2-0, this one over the left center. Another run will come in and score. It's another RBI single. The ribeyes are cooking here tonight in Lufkin. Oh, mama. Blakely coming around. Wide over to second, RBI single, Rogas. I wonder if that's going to do it here for Christian
I think
Milan.
so. Maybe Monahar is coming in.
Our good buddy Robert Lindeman of HITTSS Solutions joining us. You've heard his commercial several times throughout this broadcast. We do have a new pitcher. We'll be back in a moment. It's 12-0. Huntsville trails here in the top of the sixth. We'll be back in a moment. Game number 3. Stay with us, friends, from the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network. It's KSAN Sport.
Hey, Huntsville sports fans, this is Rob Hipp for HITTSS Solutions. HITTSS Solutions faithfully serves our community in several ways. First, our real estate division. We assist you with finding that piece of property that brings you home. Second, HITTSS Solutions Player Development provides instruction for baseball and softball players. And third, HITTSS Solutions is a supporter of the Fellowship of Christian Athletes, helping to lead every coach and athlete into a growing relationship with Christ. HITTSS Solutions is ready to serve you. Visit us online at HITTSS.com.
AB2 Self Storage is your local go-to self-storage facility that can help give you the extra space you need, big or small. From non-climate and climate-controlled storage to parking spaces for your car, boat, trailer, and RV, they have it all. AB2 Self Storage has 24-hour computerized gate access, around-the-clock security camera monitoring, no long-term lease commitment, and convenient payment options. Give them a call today at 936-755-5000 or reserve your space online at www.ab2selfstorage.com.
Here we go, new pitcher out there, Travis Tester. Taking Harris over at left now. That's where Tester was. Monaharis over at first. Here's the first pitch. Inside to Matt Houston. Across the zone. It's 0-1.
Yeah, they've been putting these runs up on the board with no outs or already across the plate here in the top of the sixth.
Chad Ragas joining us. Appreciate you listening in from Cypress, Texas. Next pitch out of the zone, 1-1. Appreciate you, Chad. And also, Jeff and Lynn Jackson saying, great broadcast. Thank you for the excellent play-by-play. We appreciate you. Thanks for joining us here tonight, whether you are a Huntsville fan who we broadcast for or for Hallsville. 1-1. Tester on the way. This one over to Shelley. The force out at third. Throw over to first. Double play is
got him
there. Good double play there by the Hornets. Bun Shelley taking care of business.
Yeah, good job by Bun, fielding that cleanly, tagging, stepping on third base to get the force out, then throwing it over on a hop to Monaharis. Monaharis staying with it, with the hop, and being sure to get that, keep that foot on the bag for the second out.
Rogas over to third. We'll go back to the top of the order. Here's Matt Houston. He's had a good night tonight. 2 for 4. Brought in 2 runs, though. Here's the first pitch. Tester to Houston. High to the outside. 1-0.
Yeah, this guy's hunting. He's hunting fastball right here. Get that runner on second in. You know he's wanting another RBI to put on his playoff stat.
Playoff plate. Here's the 1-0. Boy, that was a little chinny chin music there. 2-0. It's the Warner Ladder Company high pitch of the game. Up the ladder.
Yeah, Nolan had to climb up there to get that one.
By the way, that sponsorship is available. Warner Ladder Company. Only $1,000 a year. Payable to BJ McMichael. Here's a 2-0. Hard hit foul into the diagonal fence off the third base bag. It's 2-1. Two balls and a strike, 2 away. Hallsville leading 12-0 here in the top of the 6th. Tester shrugs his shoulders, looks over to second, kicks up the left leg, right-handed pitch. This one over to Shelley, diving, popped out of his reach and out of the shortstop's reach. That'll score another run. There was nothing really you could do there. It was a good hit.
Yeah, that was going to be a tough play to get Houston at first. Colin Sanders having to make a backhanded play, stab at it there in short. It was going to be a tough play to get the outs.
Another RBI single here. Those stakes really cooking tonight in Lufkin for this Hallsville Bobcat team. Here to Logan Jones, second in the order. The last batter after him will bat around, unless the Hornets can get an out here. Runner on first. RBI single moments ago, Matt Houston. Here's the next one. This one hit hard into the net, just above our microphone, 0-1 off that first base side.
Yeah, you can see our guys out there, body language, just a little bit of frustration out there. Nothing to be upset about, especially for a season.
A 1 to the outside.
Getting the first win in a playoff series since 2008, breaking that drought. Having to win the last 2 to get into the playoffs, and then winning 1 against a top-ranked team in this Hallsville Bobcats.
First playoff win since I weighed about 195. That was a long time ago. 1-1 to the outside, make it 2-1. I measure everything now by how much I used to weigh, BJ, not by years.
It's going to be a tough night for some of our seniors. Tester, Cotton, Mana Harris, Bun Shelley.
2-1 pitch. Cut the corners. He looked at it for the strike. A little painting going on down there, 2-2.
Some of our other seniors, Brady Ridley, said Cotton, Christian Milam, Carson Fuller, Dalton Kinzer, Justin Davidson, some of those.
2-2, too low, 3-2, full count. Yeah, that's always the tough thing. I know we still got 3 more outs here for the Hornets. They're just trying to get this one out of, get this inning over with so they can get their offense out there one more time.
Yeah, and it's a tall task. They're going to have to score 4. Got to put 4 on the board to keep it going.
Payoff pitch on the way. Low to the inside. Runners on 1 and 2. We batted around.
Shortstop, number 5, Sawyer Donovan.
Jones reaching on the walk. Houston advancing over to second. And now we'll go back, second time at bat here in this inning for Sawyer Dunnigan. First pitch to Dunnigan, high to the outside, 1 ball, no strikes.
Yeah, I believe he walked. He didn't need to start this thing off.
Sure did. Came around and scored eventually on that that RBI double by Ethan Miller, I believe. 5 runs already here in the top of the 6th. Hunt has another quick discussion. Harris over left, Cotton center, Molness right. Colin Sanders at short, Bun Shelley over at third. Milam second, Harris at first. 1-0 pitch here. Tester to Dunnigan.
That's in.
That one is just in. It was fair as it bounced. That will score 2. Running around, scoring. Here comes the other run. It's a stand-up. 2 RBI double. The stakes continue to cook here for the Bobcats. 15-0.
Man, these Bobcats have come out and responded, haven't they, Rob?
They sure have. Houston scoring, Jones scoring.
Suffering a defeat at Huntsville's turf. They came here with a vengeance today.
And now here's Garrett Smith. Second at bat. He has hit by a pitch, came around and scored back in the earlier part of this inning. First pitch, pop this one up. Maybe that will do it. We'll see if Shelley can get it in foul territory. He's going to hand it off now to his short, and that'll finally do it there as Colin Sanders comes up and makes the grab in foul territory from short for the third and final out. But the damage is done. 7 runs in that inning. 13 hits total by the Bobcats, 5 for your Hornets. 15-0. Hornets are going to have to score 6 runs to stay alive. We'll be back in a moment, though. Bottom of this 6th inning coming up when we come back from the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network here on KSAM Sports.
Going to the dentist doesn't have to be an unpleasant experience. The dentist at Huntsville Family Dental specialize in a wide variety of dental services, including implants, fillings, crowns, veneers, and more. Feel at home and have your anxiety comforted. Dental health is important. Don't allow tooth pain to turn into something much more serious. Give the family-friendly team at Huntsville Family Dental a call today at 295-5437. That's Huntsville Family Dental, 295-5437.
Hey folks, Clint Mack here with Wiesner in Huntsville. We've got some great news for the summer. The inventory's starting to come back. We're getting transports almost daily. We've got a great selection of Buick Envision starting at only $36,000 after rebate, or take advantage of the 0% interest for 36 months. Need a truck? What about a 4-door GMC starting at only $42,000 and you get 36 months at 0% interest? You need to hurry to Wiesner in Huntsville for the great savings and friendly deals, or visit us online at WiesnerHuntsville.com.
Welcome back, fans. Thanks for joining us here. A tough night for the Huntsville Hornets, trailing 15-0. They're going to have to put up 6 runs here in the bottom of this 6th inning to keep the game alive, as run rule is in effect. Give these Hallsville kiddos credit. They have came out here tonight and responded to your Hornets, who took care of them on Saturday at Cape Bar Ross Park, the first Hornet playoff victory since 2008. A lot to be proud of, though, Hornet Nation, and we'll see what the Hornets can do here. If anything, I'd like to see them at least get one. You don't want to get shut out.
Yeah, you really don't. You're playing for pride right here. These seniors wanting to not go out like this. Your juniors wanting to be sure to help them out. Everybody on the team wanting to get something on the board.
5, 6, and 7. It's Hagan Harris. The pitch on the way from Cox to the outside. 1 ball, no strikes as we get underway here in the bottom of the 6th inning at 8:57 p.m. Central in East Texas.
Yeah, Rob, I got the numbers for Worth here. 5 innings pitched, 22 batters faced.
Here's the next one. Across the zone, strike. Right over the plate, 1-1.
5 hits, of course, no runs. That's 2 walks, 3 strikeouts. What a game for Worth coming in, especially after their number 1 got beat up a little bit in Huntsville, coming up and settling things down for his team.
1 ball, 1 strike. Two and 1 now, out of the way. Cooper Molness on deck, no outs. Huntsville trails 15-0. Here's the pitch. Strike across the plate. Thought about, pulled back, but called strike. 2-2. Really, you go back to Saturday, too. This Hallsville team making a lot of mistakes, and the difference maker, the Hornets, taking advantage of every mistake on Saturday. So far in this game, they haven't made any. Here is that 2-2 pitch. This one hard hit foul off the third base side. Give Luke Durham a lot of credit too, and then Bunchelli wrapping that one up on Saturday. Luke came out a ferocious night of pitching for that young man. So many of these Huntsville kiddos, the seniors especially, have such a bright future ahead of them.
Yeah, they really do. And, you know, Hornets haven't made many mistakes either. We got 0 errors up there, but there were a couple of plays that
2-2 chop foul off the first base line at the end of the Lufkin logo on the apron.
there's a couple of plays I know some of our kids would want back to make over, to do over again, to kind of maybe stop some of the runs from coming across the plate. But hey, proud of these kids.
2-2 pitch. Here it is. Another one swung on, foul. Keeping his at-bat alive here as this rolls gracefully into the backstop, 2-2.
Yeah, and you talk about, go back since 2008 playoff victory, and our coaches coming into those last two games versus Jacksonville could have easily said, kind of mailed it in, but they wanted to challenge their kids to get in the playoffs, but also do some damage.
Here's that 2-2. This one hard hit, foul to the net off the third base side. Good bat right here by Hagan Harris.
So you got to like that attitude of the coaches saying, hey, we're not done yet. Let's go against these guys. Let's not be scared. Let's get in there. Let's play. Could have had game one. Game one was there for the taking for the Hornets. Game two, made sure with Luke Durham behind a great pitching performance of Luke Durham, took that game. And in this game, just not able to get into the game.
2-2 delivery from Cox on the way. Hard hit foul goes into the back of the net. He'll keep battling here.
Yeah, Hagan saying, I'm not done playing. Said, you're probably going to call that outside pitch a strike anyway. I might as well take a hack at it.
Very humid out here tonight. I'm just thinking if it was only men out here, I'd probably take my shirt off, man. It is very hot. Humid, really. 2-2 pitch. Inside, 3-2 full count. And we just had that one little burst of wind earlier, and that's really been all she wrote. Just humid. It's cool outside. It's just humid.
I think it was in the top of the fourth when we had 0 runs on the board. Made it feel good.
Yeah. Payoff pitch coming up here from Cox. To Harris. Pitch on the way. Swing and a miss. First out.
What I love about it, you can still hear these Hornet fans, even right before that pitch, still cheering on their guys, making noise for them. Again, one good things right here for Cooper Molness.
Yep, go down. 6 in the order, Molness. Right-handed batter from Cox. Pitch on the way from the right hand. Ball or strike, it's called. 0-1.
I think he's ready to go home.
Oh, 1 pitch, low it goes, even us up at 1 ball and a strike. So many partners helping to make this season possible, as it was our privilege and honor to bring you Huntsville Hornet baseball here on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network. There's the 1-1, inchworm belt line, 1-2. BJ McMichael, appreciate you and all of your efforts this season. It's always a pleasure working next to you, my friend. I've learned more from baseball than you in 15 games than I had in 15 years, so I appreciate you so much, my friend. Here's the 1-2. This one over to center, and the grab is out there by Ethan Miller. 1 to go here for the Bobcats.
Well, I certainly appreciate making a boyhood dream come true, being able to just call a game that you love to watch play. And on top of that, some of these boys, my wife and I have been watching play baseball for many years. She's even had some of them in the classroom, teaching them when she taught in Huntsville before she started her A Time to Read program that serves the school. So she's got as much investment in these guys as I do. Love the families, love the kids. It's just fun to cheer them on.
First pitch low and outside the zone here on Colin Sanders. 1-0. 2 outs. We are here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Huntsville trails 15-0. Run rule in effect. Final out opportunity here for the Hornets. They have got to put up 6 runs and 1 out to stay in it. Here's the pitch. Across the plate, strike, 1-1. Your beautiful bride, Holly McMichael, proud of the Hornets, saying hold your heads high.
Yep. Doesn't surprise me at all. She's sticking through with them to the end.
Here's the 1-1. Swing and a miss, 1-2. Bobcats 1 strike away. Want to big a special thank you to all the Hallsville fans as well for being with us during this 3-game series. You've got a great community.
Yep.
The hospitality was through the roof on Friday. And even though we broadcast for Huntsville, we try to call a fair game. We're about 70% Huntsville, but we'll give the 30 to the other team.
Oh, you got to appreciate any time good baseball is being played. Hallsville's doing that.
1-2, swing and a miss. The Bobcats are headed to the area round of the playoffs. Congratulations, Hallsville. The Hornets season will come to an end. So proud of these guys. We'll step aside and take a break. We'll talk about the seniors, BJ. When we come back, we want to give them a special recognition. Hallsville fans, you got a good team. We'll be cheering you on in the area round. We'll be back in a moment. Stay with us from the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network. This is KSAM Sports.
More than just your lawn, it deserves the Kubota Z400. Get a head-turning offer on class-leading speed, agility, simple deck height adjustments, and a quality cut. When you need comfort and performance, then you need the professional-grade Kubota Z400. Right now, get the Kubota Z400 mower for 0 down, 0% APR for 36 months. Now through June 30th. See us or go to KubotaUSA.com for full disclaimer.
Stop into Huntsville Truck and Tractor today, conveniently located at 2124 Highway 30 East in Huntsville, or call 936-291-8103.
Hey y'all, Josh Ward here for Bill Fick Ford in Huntsville. If you want a real truck that looks good and that can pull any load, do what I did. Decide the options you want and go see No Bull Bill. You'll spec out your order and agree on pricing, and then leave the rest up to Bill Fick Ford. You trust them to build the Ford truck of your dreams, and they'll trust you to buy it. No deposit required, and you still get a No Bull deal. It's buying made easy. Bill Fick Ford, your No Bull headquarters. Check them out online, BillFickFordHuntsville.com.
Back at it, friends, as we talk post-game here. Man, there may have been a Baylor scout here in the house tonight checking out some of these Hallsville kiddos. Of course, Easton Lloyd, who went to Hallsville, plays second base for the Bearcats. A lot of baseball talent in this community. Hallsville fans, you got a lot to be proud of as your kiddos, a tremendous season continues. And Huntsville, I want to tell you, this group of young men, I've enjoyed getting to know them, especially the seniors this season. Just a tremendous group of young men with the heart and soul of a champion. And I know right now the coach is down there talking to them. These kiddos down there, I know that their heart's broken. Coach is down there chatting with them. I know that he's telling them, I'm proud of you guys. Hold your heads high. You got a lot to be proud of. As Nathan gets that camera on it down there for us. And BJ, you know a lot of these kids and the seniors. Talk about them, my friend.
Yeah, we do. We got senior Travis Tester. A lot of coming into pitch there at the end of this game. It played a lot of left field. Senior Ridley Brady as well. Mason Monaharis, who, it played at third base, first base, second base, pitching. Caleb Cotton, as you know very well, starting center fielder. Also going to be playing for your Sam Houston Bearcats, sorry. Also, Bun Shelley Sr. Playing a lot of third base, and also coming in to pitch, Christian Milam Sr. Playing all over the infield. You got Carson Fuller, Dalton Kinzer, Justin Davidson, all seniors. Had a great season with their team. You can see Caleb Cotton out there and Bun Shelley hugging it out, Cotton hugging it out with Coach Jennings. knowing he's played his last game as a Huntsville Hornet. But you know what? They were able to leave Huntsville Hornet field with the victory. So you know what? There's some little things to concentrate on, little victories to concentrate on, and you can hang on to that one. That was a big win, 7-5, first victory since 2008. But here in a minute, Rob, I do want to talk to you about some of the juniors coming back and being seniors. Now we got to look at those too.
Going to have a lot of good kiddos coming back. Again, a big congratulations to Hallsville as they run off the field as the by-district champions here tonight. They will move on to the area round. We're going to be cheering those kiddos on as they move forward.
Absolutely.
Out there at third base, Nathan. See our good buddy down there, Caleb Cotton, alongside his teammates. As you mentioned earlier, he'll be heading on over to Sam Houston. And, you know, one of the thing you go back to Saturday, you mentioned that victory. And I love that the Hornets got that because it took 2 wins over Jacksonville to even get in the playoffs.
Yeah.
They beat Jacksonville in a run rule to get in.
Yeah.
Nobody was thinking that Huntsville had even a remote shot against Hallsville. Game 1, they almost got that one. They come in here tonight, or on Saturday, they get the victory. As you mentioned, the first victory since 2008. And then what's really impressive about that, and something that's going to stick in the memories a lot, that could have very well been the very last Huntsville High School baseball game played ever at Cape Bar Ross.
Yeah.
Thanks to the citizens of Huntsville for passing that all-important bond that will get to the baseball field that's underway now, the softball field, and Huntsville's very first own football facility as well.
Yeah.
And I know we talk athletics, but then all the academics as well, every school getting an upgrade. That's because of you, the Huntsville community, making that happen. You recognize the need. You wanted to honor the kids in that way. But tonight, a special night for baseball. We say goodbye and thank you to all the seniors. And I know you've got some juniors that you want to talk about as well.
Absolutely. You're talking about things to be excited for next year. So along with a brand new baseball softball complex, because look, here's the thing. Lady Hornets, they've got a thing to look forward to as well next year. Your varsity Hornets for baseball, I mean, some of these juniors coming back. Jackson Batten, who was your leadoff DH, also a pitcher for you. Colin Sanders, a junior starting shortstop. Also, you have Nolan Hunt, who's just a sophomore, coming back as your starting catcher. Luke Durham, your ace, coming back as a senior next year. Then you also got Lance Gilbert coming off the bench. Hagan Harris, who is a junior, coming back next year. Cooper Molness coming back as a junior next year. A lot of these are starters coming back next year with a playoff run like this. And so that's something to be excited about. New field, returning players, coaches who've gotten their team into the playoffs and gotten them the first victory since 2008. There's a lot of things to look at, on the way up for Huntsville Hornet baseball and Lady Hornet softball. So a lot to be excited about.
The pipeline is great. Huntsville, you have such a beautiful community. I've enjoyed being a part of it for the last 3 years. I call it home now and just feel a tremendous family feeling. That's something that I pray will never go away. As communities continue to grow, a lot of times the culture is not embraced. It's kind of overran. I don't say that negatively, but I'm going to do everything that I can as a new citizen over the last 3 years to help embrace that culture and let new folks that are known, just like me, know this is Huntsville, Texas, and this is what is unique about our community. We love you, Huntsville. We love these kids. We're so thankful to be able to bring you this coverage this season. We couldn't have done it without many valuable partners. A big thank you, as always, to Athletic Director Rodney Southern. I want to give a big thank you to Lisa Blackburn as she gave us updates throughout the season, helping us. Of course, Coach Jennings, amazing coach that loves these young men. He talks so much about the game, but he says, look, kids, it's more than this game. It's about what you do moving on from here. Gotten to know Coach Heidebrick and the great work that he's done, the other assistants, athletic trainers, so many more that have been an integral part of the success of this season. And look, even at 5-10, yes, it was a successful campaign.
Yeah.
You had to get into the playoffs to get those 2 wins, to get into the playoffs. They got it. They got it here. And forcing a Game 3, a lot to be proud of. And again, a big congratulations to Hallsville, though, as they move on. Thanks to our community partners, Advantage Specialties, HITTSS Solutions, Huntsville Truck and Tractor, Kubota, my good buddy over at Huntsville Family Dental, Bill Fick Ford, AB2 Self Storage, Texpress Urgent Care, Wiesner of Huntsville, and AIM Insurance. Again, BJ, I appreciate you all season. Also, Nathan Height. I talk about a young man who makes the journey to be here. He wants to be involved in this community. Nathan's married. We've known each other since elementary. He makes the drive all the way from Georgetown, friends, to be a part of many of the football broadcast and even some of the Hornet broadcast here. We appreciate him very well. And then tonight, Carlos Zimmerman, who is the voice of Huntsville Lady Hornets softball. He had a good run with those girls. Fortunately, they lost in Roy City in the second round. But Carlos tonight said, I want to be a part of this. He came out here tonight helping us to run that second camera angle. BJ, final thoughts before we go, man.
I love the way your crew serves the Huntsville community. I mean, Carlos have been the guy on the mic for the Lady Hornets. They're willing coming out here and running a camera and letting me talk about baseball when you guys are definitely more polished and are much better at it than I am. So you guys just do a great job for the community. So proud of these guys, this team. It was a great run, and just the excitement to get in the playoffs. Man, I'm not going to forget ever that last home game at Cape Bar Ross with standing room only, and the crowd just getting into it.
And
we
let them stand in front of the camera. We said, "Look, kids, go for it. You got to cheer on your your team." We let them.
It's just great. So, man, great season again. Thanks to you, Rob, and K-Sam. Let me just tag along. I just love it. I have a lot of fun doing it, and looking forward to it. As long as you guys have me, I'll be more than happy to just come here and talk baseball.
And last but certainly not least, our good buddy Matthew Schweitzer, the heart and soul of this team. He makes everybody get up and get loud and proud. We appreciate him, and we appreciate you, buddy. He's been hanging out, waiting for us to say hello to him. For one final time this season, we'll sign off, friends. Huntsville, a heartbreaker tonight as they are eliminated in the opening round of the playoffs. Congratulations to Hallsville as they move on to the area round. We'll be back at it in the fall, and also more sports continue. We've still got Sam Houston baseball, so please continue to be a part of that as we continue here. Matthew's down there trying to help out with the mic, and Carlos is going to get that mic for us down there. So anyways, thanks again, friends. As always, it's been our joy, honor, and privilege. I want to remind you tonight that we're not strong enough alone to make it on our own. We need each other, friends. Provide a word of encouragement. Lend a hand of support. Somebody out there needs you. Good night, and God bless one final time this baseball season on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network from Lufkin, Texas. So long, friends.